Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Undertaker's Urn, and with me is Lorenia Kitty.
Hello.
Hello. And tonight we're doing episode 4 of Low Budget Wrestling. And tonight it's going to be hosted in Washington, D.C. And as you can see... What was that for?
I had a frog in my throat.
You need to stay off... You need to stay off the internet. As you can see, we've got quite a lineup tonight. Underneath the word promo, it's every segment and match we've got planned. It's going to be a very, very stacked show. We've got this episode, one more episode, and then on to our pay-per-view, LBW Curtain Call, which will be the end-all, see-all, until we bring in LBW The New Gen, which conveniently will be coming out a little bit after the release date of WWE 2K18. Of course, also very just convenient. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Lorena Kitty, are you ready for tonight's event?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Episode 4. Next will be episode 5, which is an undetermined date. And then next week, we're going to have the pay-per-view to end the very first season of Low Budget Wrestling. And then we enter into the new era, the New Gen, which we will see new stars, we will see returning stars, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more money in our budget to provide a little bit more than we've been able to so far. We want to continue to grow, continue to adapt, and we want to continue to bring the best of the best. No matter whether we have $100 or 65 cents, we want the content to be priceless.
Yes.
So we're going to start off tonight. Looks like Randy Marsh, dear God, has something he wants to say to start off the show here in the opening of LBW. Right here on... Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Earn, U-R-N, Your Victory, alongside with Lorena Kitty at Lorena Kitty.
Hey.
You can follow us both on Twitch. You can follow us on Twitter. That way you are alerted every time we go live with an LBW show. Again, you're not going to want to miss these next few episodes. A lot of drama going into this as we close out the first season, entering into the New Gen. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's leave Randy Marsh to do the talking from here, and then onward with the show. Let's get started. This is a great intro song.
It is. It means a lot.
It does. Look at the excitement, the bright colors, just like the bright futures for all that work for LBW, especially those who are a part of the New Gen,
Yes.
which means new opportunities, new championships perhaps, all new. We want to grow. We don't want to stay stagnant. We want to thrive. We want to bring in the best competition. We want to put on the best shows. And with the New Gen just right around the corner, who knows what's next for Low Budget Wrestling.
Hey, Jason's back.
Jason, welcome. The excitement showing up in the chat. Looks like Radiant Flower also joins us in the chat.
Welcome, welcome.
That's right, we've got returning Jason Wicklund in the chat along with Radiant Flower. One saying hi, and the other one saying hey. Very excited with the multiple E's and Y's. You can see that they're very happy to join us here in tonight's broadcast, being broadcasted in Washington, D.C. Who
How
knows?
we have the money to move? You'll never know.
Right, let's not talk about that. LBW, please send us money. Alright, you can see here the lineup for our show, but we're going to get started right away. Randy Marsh has something he would like to say. The chat,
Still with the Daisy 8.
Jason Wicklund in the chat here on LBW on Twitch says Daisy best to be snatched bald tonight. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Followed by Radiant Flowers comment of LOL. Hashtag Team Sin Cara.
Hashtag hell yeah.
Well, it looks like we've got a Sin Cara fan in the chat being Radiant Flower and a Daisy hater being Jason Wicklund. Wow, could you imagine the turmoil in the chat if those two were to have a match anytime soon?
That would be a lot of tension.
Yeah. Tension.
So much hate for Daisy.
So much hate for Daisy and so
Especially
much love
for a fan favorite. What?
Indeed, Kitty, indeed. Did you call Daisy a
no, like against a fan favorite.
Oh, against a fan. I thought you were calling Daisy a fan favorite, trying to possibly bait our viewer to try to get him riled up in the chat.
No, I'm pretty sure he would come set us on fire.
We cannot afford that right now.
We can?
Speaking of fire, the man that's about to show up, Randy Marsh, when his last encounter with Negan lit a table on fire.
Jerk. I mean, what?
Let's give it up for Randy Marsh. LBW, please send money through PayPal. Alright, that was our commercial break real quick. That's all the time Twitch is affording us. Here comes Randy Marsh opening up the show.
That's segue though. Look at the focus in his eyes.
The determination. I don't think he's even blinked. His mustache is on point.
That haircut though.
The haircut could use some work. I don't know where his hairline is. You can see it doesn't have one. Let's see what he has to say. Again, chat, I will read and translate what he's saying to you because our microphones are, well, not very good. I have been a member of LBW long enough to know that friends are few and far between, and enemies are a dime a dozen. So excuse me if I go a little off the cuff tonight, because there's something eating away at me that needs to be addressed immediately. Wow.
Oh, I hope he's not too upset.
It's hard to tell. I can't in good conscience stand before you and pretend I'm happy here. Because I'm madder than if I had to watch the LBW authorities speaking at an honesty seminar.
Oh.
What the hell? What's going on in LBW right now is unfair to a superstar like me, and it's time everyone knows. What is he talking about? He's been afforded opportunity after opportunity.
We let him stay when he set our entire place on fire.
He set the place on fire and destroyed the whole backstage area, and he's talking like this, like we're the problem? He's been afforded opportunity, main event matches, and now he's ranting? He says now, there are a lot of superstars in the back who think they're better than me. Well, I say it's time for them to put up or shut up, and I'll gladly step inside the ring and take on any wrestler in the back who has the guts to challenge it. Randy Marsh,
you're out of control, buddy.
I understand he's got issues with Negan, and they've got a match coming up at LBW Curtain Call, but why is he trying to target everybody?
He needs to calm down.
He's got Negan on his bad side, and now he wants to make more enemies? How foolish is this man? I made a promise to the LBW wrestling universe to be the best damn competitor I could be, and I won't be denied the opportunity because people around here like to play favorites.
You are a favorite.
I've worked too hard around here to be denied. All I'm asking for is a match. Just one match against Negan. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, he was a fan favorite, but when he absolutely just bloodied Negan backstage, people actually started to turn against Randy Marsh and start to cheer for Negan.
Which was fair.
Is it possible he's referring to that?
Maybe.
I'm confused where he's coming from. I hope the locker room is ready for me because I've been overlooked and undervalued here long enough. I'm ready, willing, and able to compete against the best around here, and I will not be denied my destiny. I will not be kept from cementing my legacy among the all-time greats. No one's trying to stop you, Randy. We're literally giving you matches almost every week, and at the pay-per-view, you get your hands on Negan in Extreme Rules. What is going on with this man?
Maybe he's having trouble at home.
I don't understand his perspective. What? He's trying to amp up the crowd.
He just pooped on everybody.
Maybe the crowd likes what they see as brutal honesty. Maybe they like that he's having a possible meltdown. I mean, this man is probably in his 40s, maybe early 50s.
Jason wants to know what drugs he's on.
That's what I'd like to know. Possibly medicinal marijuana that replaced all the KFCs in the South Park region. Perhaps he's been having too much of that Jamaican Kush and it's starting to go to his head. Not too sure. But I'm also not sure what the hell is going on next. We've got Willy Wonka taking on the returning Steve Harvey, who's now undergoing the name Hannibal Harvey. Why?
Well, remember he bit that girl's ears off.
That's right. That's right. Last week we reported that during his suspension, he he was enlisted into a mental facility for biting off the ear of an 8-year-old girl, and now he's back in low-budget wrestling. And it looks like he's gonna have a no-holds-barred match against Willy Wonka in the first match on this show. Do you fear for the life and safety of Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka has proven to be pretty vicious, so no.
Willy Wonka has proven to be very vicious, and he has very much shown that he wants to be a top contender here.
Just look at that face.
But do you think he should be afraid of the new Hannibal Harvey?
Well, he has a mask on.
I agree, he does have a mask on.
Jason says Willy might get his willy bitten off.
You never know.
Action is up next. You're
It's
not
actually a
going to
real
want to
case.
miss this one. Oh, I'm not going to miss it.
Willy Wonka getting his willy bitten
We have
off?
one of the
No.
best talents on
Oh.
the roster today against an imposing.
I
Harvey,
mean,
what happened? That chin
Oh,
though.
man. I can't wait to see
Hannibal
these two
Harvey.
tonight.
What happened to the Steve Harvey we all knew and loved?
He bit a girl's ears off.
That's true. It's being speculated by psychiatrists we've spoken to off camera and off production. They think that maybe all the years of him being a game show host, all the stupid answers he's heard, and when what was it, Miss America, where he misread the winner?
Yep.
It's possible all the shame, the embarrassment, all the stupidity he's had to endure, all the stress that comes along with it has finally gotten to the head of the newly born Hannibal Harvey. Just look at that photo shot we have of him. You can see those teeth and you can see those dead, cold eyes. Hannibal Harvey might just bring the fight, and who knows what he's gonna bring. This is an unpredictable man. He went from being a household loved TV character name, and now he's referring to himself as Hannibal Harvey. Do you think this is perhaps a tribute to Hannibal Lecter?
That's what it's looking like. I mean,
Does he feel like maybe he's the reincarnation? Has he really gone that far off the deep end that he's just absolutely ballistic?
he bit someone's ear off and destroyed our backstage, so I'm pretty sure he's capable of anything at this point.
True. And it wasn't just anybody, it was an 8-year-old girl.
Yes.
And everyone at her school was making...
Do you think she heard him coming? Is that too soon?
Yes.
Are we gonna get a fine?
You might want to take it easy on those. Ladies and gentlemen,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh God, let's get started with this match, Lydia Kitty. Come on, Willy Wonka versus Hannibal Harvey, the first match to kick off episode 4 of LBW. Please send us money. Here we go. What do you think the turnaround of this match is going to be? This is no holds barred. That means there are no disqualifications. I think the chat is amused by your comments. I heard him coming. Who knew you were ready with the puns? Don't you think it's a little eerily for that? Willy Wonka making his way to the ring.
Still looking confused. Like, you're still in LBW, Willy. You're still in LBW.
Willy Wonka just looking maybe he's just this is his second match, isn't it? He hasn't been on. Yeah, I mean,
And he kind of got beat up that first match.
true, but he also brought the fight to his opponent.
He did.
Let's see, it was Willy Wonka, Low Budget Santa, Donkey Kong, and
George Washington.
And George Washington, yeah, that's right. And speaking of George Washington, he will also be on the program tonight. What for? That remains to be seen.
Do you think he
Oh.
does like
What?
doing laundry?
I don't know. Do you hear this? Is that smoke? Oh, sweet baby Jesus! What the fuck is that?
That's a sheep.
Weighing in at 240
You
pounds,
got a sheep in here.
Steve
I think he's absolutely insane. What is he wearing?
Is
What?
that not a real sheep?
No, it's not a real. That's Hannibal Harvey, Laredia Kitty, and he's wearing chains around his neck. And he's wearing a sheep mask.
That is a mask.
That is a mask.
Wait, he's wearing a mask on a mask?
He's insane. It doesn't have to make sense. In fact, it makes more sense to not make sense because he's absolutely insane. The chat laughing and saying, OMG! Oh my God, for those not familiar with internet slang, what in the bloody hell is going on?
Well, he's wearing a sheep mask.
This is not the Steve Harvey we know and remember. This is... I don't even know what to call that. How would you describe that, Laredia Kitty?
That's a crazy man wearing a sheep mask.
Oh my God. Hannibal Harvey.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at
my
that,
God.
starting off the match with that diving clothesline as Japanese ref looks on with his cute little bow tie. Speaking of bow ties, I noticed Willy Wonka also has a bow tie. I think Hannibal Harvey would just eat a bow tie if someone tried to put one on him. He might think it's a
Maybe
human
that's why
thumb.
it's unbuttoned. There's
Oh.
my hat.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may
What?
not be big enough.
You douche.
Oh my god! We're not even like a minute.
Get him,
into-
Willie.
Oh, there we go. Willie bringing the fight to Hannibal Harvey.
Defend the honor of my hat.
Ooh. Everyone knows how much Lorena Kitty really treasures that cowboy hat that she wears as she walks into this arena every time we have an episode of LBW. And did you notice Hannibal Harvey's not wearing shoes?
Where are his
Oh,
shoes?
that monitor. He's not wearing it. He's gonna stub his toe. It's a dangerous arena.
Where's his shoes?
What? Hannibal Harvey has Lucille. Does he? Oh, look at that. He falls right into that monitor. Oh, those chest pains. I can only imagine that's radiating right through the body of Willy Wonka.
Jason called Hannibal Harvey an ass muncher.
An ass muncher?
Yes.
That kind of language is barely tolerated around here. Though
But
it is.
he's talking about how he touched my hat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka. Look at this. Oh, big
right in the
smack.
throat.
Oh my god, Hannibal Harvey not holding back. This,
Do you think he's trying to keep Willy Wonka on his toes?
well, better that than on his ears. There we go. Hannibal Harvey picking up Willy Wonka. There we go,
Oh my
smashing his
gosh.
head with the snake eyes.
Willie, don't
What
be
the
dramatic.
fuck was that? Was that blood? Did he just spit blood? What the fuck? I'm sorry for the language, but I'm absolutely in shock. What the hell was that, Lorena Kitty?
Maybe it was blood.
I think so. I think that was blood. Either that or Kool-Aid. It's hard to tell. Oh my god, that was.
We don't have Kool-Aid in the back. That was canceled.
Ah, that's true. We just have pasta.
So that couldn't have been pasta.
Chad, what was that red mist that came out of the mouth of Hannibal Harvey?
Hopefully not that girl's ear.
Oh my god. Right to the face of Willy Wonka. The disrespect, the lack of empathy. Hannibal Harvey is an
he loves
absolute.
doing that move.
What's this? Oh, he's got it by the throat. Oh, look at that Willy Wonka
Fighting
getting
back.
right out of that possible choke. Oh, knocking him out cold.
Get him, Willie.
Willy Wonka taunting the down Hannibal Harvey.
What's the
Oh.
difference between Willy Wonka and the 8-year-old girl?
Oh no. The jokes are already coming.
Well, Willie has both his ears, so.
For now, anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Nice Russian leg sweep there by Hannibal Harvey. Looks like all that time in the insane mental asylum did not slow him down a bit with his in-ring ability.
Do you think he was allowed to sign himself out?
He probably just ate the form, to be honest with you. Oh, look at that. That was a nice camera shot. We gotta give it to our cameraman there, holding his iPhone. But he did not get that iPhone with our paychecks, that's for sure. He must have gotten it from his parents.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not gonna give up.
Can you believe the tenacity between these two opponents? What is this? Oh, headbutting Hannibal Harvey!
I guess Willie's showing how he really feels.
Lorena Kitty, what do you think will come of headbutting someone that's clearly unstable mentally, like Hannibal Harvey?
Maybe he's hoping to confuse him.
Maybe he's gonna knock his brain back into position.
Please.
Oh, look at that kick! My God, I'm still just confused by what that red stuff. Like,
Want to hear the answer to that joke?
oh yeah, could you repeat the joke and then the answer, please?
What's the difference between Willy Wonka and an 8-year-old girl?
What's that?
One can barely ear you.
Oh my God! Our chat. Oh, right to the corner of that announce table. Good thing he's not pregnant. These two continue to trade blows back and forth. And I just got the death stare of a lifetime from Lorena Kitty. I guess that was slightly inappropriate. But sometimes we like to push the envelope and try to bring some edge. We like the edgy content, but we don't like to go too far. We do try to remain semi-family friendly. Though
How about to the little girl?
any family that's watching this, I don't know what to say about them. What is Harvey trying to do to Wonka here?
I don't think he knows.
He's just throwing him into the guardrail. Is there any logic behind this man anymore? What happened to Harvey? Oh,
Ooh,
look at that.
That looks painful.
Ooh, that shoulder.
I mean, that's kind of what you get for tripping when you could have just grabbed the bar. God, Willy Wonka.
What is Harvey doing over there?
Pooping?
Possibly. I mean,
Oh, he's grabbing the steel steps.
it looks like Wonka has no idea as he's on his hands and knees on the other side over there, being snuck up behind. Will Willy Wonka be able to block this or make any kind of defense? Oh, he had no idea, and he looks absolutely knocked out. Oh, the monitor! Did you see that
I bet
bounce?
he's wishing he was in Wonka Land right now.
in the chocolate factory, you mean?
No, Wonka Land, like the
Oh!
place he goes in his imagination to get away from Hannibal Harvey.
That's... Man,
It's a place made of pure imagination.
Indeed, Lorena Kitty, indeed.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some
At least
serious
he left my hat alone.
Oh no, he's going after Japanese ref again, or is he just trying to taunt him?
Maybe he's just trying to intimidate him.
Oh,
Right
crap!
in the head.
We have got to start doing something about this
We
because...
need to give him a helmet. But that's a lot he can buy it himself.
That's right. Look at this.
Willy Wonka,
Willy
going
Wonka in for the...
defend.
That's right, Willy Wonka in for the save.
There he goes again.
Now, I don't know if this is sure or true or not, but rumor has it Willy Wonka and Japanese ref were college friends.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
They speak very highly of each other.
Yeah, I've never heard them say a bad thing about each other, nor has anyone else said a bad thing about Wonka or Japanese ref, except maybe Hannibal Harvey. He might have something bad to say. Oh,
Ooh.
what's Harvey got in mind here? Harvey looking out to the crowd. He's putting the arm of Willy Wonka over. He's gonna do a suplex right from the middle rope.
Jason says Japanese ref needs to channel the kung fu spirit.
Indeed he does. Indeed he does.
Willy Wonka's getting his butt kicked pretty badly right now. He's,
Oh!
he's busted open.
Oh my God! The blood going right over his eyelids. No, we can't allow this.
Not again.
Oh, this is no holds barred. There's nothing we could do. We've already set in the stipulation of this match. Oh my God! He just threw his body onto that.
Willy Wonka flailing like a dead fish.
Oh my
Dying
God!
fish.
A dying fish indeed.
And there goes Hannibal Harvey taking more poop than shaking it out.
Shaking out the
Oh,
poops.
there it goes.
He just kicked it out of his leg, I think. This is just hard to watch. A lot of people grow up loving Willy Wonka, wishing they could go to the chocolate factory, and they're witnessing a childhood hero.
Ooh.
Oh, right, a Japanese ref who seems
Look, they're cuddling.
It sure looked like it, didn't it?
Japanese
Oh,
ref
drop
moved.
kicking the chair. What is he doing?
Losing
Hannibal
his
Harvey.
mind.
He's just absolutely crazy. What is he? He wants the crowd to chant. Look at the blood going down the face of Willy Wonka.
He just looks absolutely spent.
He kind of looks similar to Bugs Bunny when he crossed paths with the IRS.
Ooh, yeah, that was a terrifying match.
That it was. Oh, look at this. What's Harvey got in mind, Lorena Kitty?
It does not look to be anything good.
Why doesn't Harvey just finish the match? He clearly could beat if he could figure out how to get in the ring. He's just nuts. Is he unsure how to get in the ring, or is he just insane? Or both. I have no idea.
He definitely has
Oh!
issues.
Absolutely he does, Lorena Kitty. Oh, look at this. Wonka trying to remain in this fight, trying to get back on the offensive side. Oh, what's this? Oh my God!
That's not good.
Willy
Get him,
Wonka
Get him,
trying to
Willy.
get out of this. He may have just saved himself from a possible. Oh, look at that
Oh,
strong
tides are
right
turning.
fist. This could be it for Harvey, but looks like Wonka wants to dish out the punishment. Oh, kick to the stomach.
It's good to see Willy Wonka fighting back.
That's right, Willy Wonka
He fights dirty.
He does. He really does. He wants the momentum in his corner. He could pick up the victory here. Could this be it for Harvey? Oh, just a 1 count. Looks like Willy Wonka's gonna have to dish out more punishment.
Yeah, he hasn't been hurting Harvey as much as he needs to really get a good pin in.
No, not at all. Looks like he's trying to get some rest in before he gets back on the offensive.
Well, there's no time for rest here. You gotta get the hits in while you can.
That's right. There is no time for that.
I mean, Harvey has the chair again, and he's setting it up for something?
Is he wedging it between those two turnbuckles? Oh my god, what's he doing? Oh my god! Did you
that's
hear the
not
sound
flying.
of his skull going across the steel chair?
I heard the chair hit the barricade. Nasty stuff.
Oh, absolutely brutal. What's this? What's Harvey doing? Look like Willy Wonka trying to go for the clothesline and... Oh, look at that! That's gotta be it. He just knocked his lights out. Did you see that flip?
I did.
1, 2, 3. This match is over. Wonka absolutely annihilated by Harvey. What kind of sick monster is the man we used to know and love as Steve Harvey? Let's take a look at our instant replay. We see it's like Willy Wonka looks like he was gonna go for that hit. He got a few really good right hooks in there and taking Steve Harvey down to the ground. Right here we
I'd
see.
say it was a pretty good fight back from Willy Wonka. He fought well.
Yeah, he did. Look, I mean, once he got busted open, it seemed that it almost gave him that adrenaline rush to get back into the fight.
Yeah, he definitely found his second win, but it wasn't fast enough.
It was not. And here we go, the ending there. Look at that devastating clothesline, just making Willy Wonka flip and then landing right in the middle of the ring. No room for a rope break there, Lorena Kitty.
No.
We've got Japanese ref going 1, the 2, and the 3.
For some reason, putting his knees on this steel chair, which is only going to hurt the ref later, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh my God. What is he doing? Is he hyperventilating? He's rocking back and forth. His time in the, oh my goodness, that's absolutely terrifying. His time in that mental health insane asylum has really done a number.
You'd think they'd come out better.
Jesus Christ. It's almost like he thrives on the insanity.
Why are you limping?
Oh, sweet Jesus, that's terrifying.
Go back.
Get out of here. That match was rated an instant classic by our viewers in the chat
Woohoo.
with our wonderful rating voting system. We appreciate your feedback. You guys rated it as back and forth, had a signature touch to it with memorable moments with heightened drama and a lot of move variety. That's really good to hear. We appreciate the feedback.
Very, very nice to hear.
That, of course, I'm talking about in the top right corner, which is the rating system done by our chat. And we appreciate that. We appreciate you. So much so, we're going to get this image off your screen. This is terrifying. Let's see what's next, Lorena Kitty.
Oh, look, it's a fan favorite. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I
Everybody
imagine
hates Daisy.
Jason Wickland should be really pleased to see this.
I mean, she still has her hair, so he might not be too happy.
Daisy looks like her boyfriend was texting another woman, and she just cannot handle it. Look at this. She looks like she's gonna twitch and like maybe cartwheel into the sun and turn into a starfish or something.
Jason Wickland is losing his mind.
What is he saying in the chat, Lorena Kitty?
Ew. Ew. Ew.
That's a very nice impression. I
Thank
imagine
you.
that's exactly the tone and how it was meant to go. What?
We have Radiant Father laughing about it. I do, out of everything, I do love Daisy's outfit.
She has a beautiful outfit. Whoever designed it did a wonderful job, that's for sure. Do you know what Daisy asked to speak about? I know she talked to you backstage before the show, said she wanted a segment to speak. Did she say to you what she wants to talk about?
She said she was sick of somebody and that she wanted to call them out. She wouldn't say who. I wasn't allowed to get that kind of information.
But apparently
But she's real fed up with someone's behavior.
Wow, I let's see. Well, okay.
Jesus. See, Radiant understands, seeing as how I do wardrobe.
Oh, okay. Are you saying you designed the outfit for Daisy?
I did.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Even though you're not too fond of Daisy, is that right?
It is my job.
It is your job to...
Make their outfits.
Okay.
Even if I don't like them.
Hey, I respect that. That's a real professional.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It takes a lot of patience.
I imagine it does.
But yeah, she said she was fed up with someone and that she just wanted her time to talk.
All right. That's good. Speaking of patience, Steve Harvey, that last match we just saw, what is your overall opinion and thoughts on everything you saw from the match to the post-match? What was going through your mind?
I think that he was, I think he came out of the hospital prematurely. I don't think he's ready to be out.
Yeah, something tells me
I don't even think he changed clothes.
Is that what that smell was?
Yes.
It's possible they don't want him back. That insane asylum, clearly rushing him back to us prematurely, that's not very professional, nor is it very humanitarian-like.
Radiant Flower feels like that whole Steve Harvey thing was crazy.
Crazy's probably the only real word you could use for that. Maybe insane or psychotic, synonyms of the word. Speaking of crazy, let's let old Twitchy Eye here, Daisy, have her
Crazy
time.
Daisy.
Crazy Daisy, that's perfect. Let's let Crazy Daisy speak. Probably not something we should say. LBW, please send us somebody, please. Crazy Daisy's probably not something we want to say around her, though.
No,
Who
she
knows?
tends to have a temper.
Who knows what she's capable of? Besides wearing cute outfits, she is vicious in the ring. Though her tactics are seen as questionable. Alright, chat. Since our microphones are made of toilet paper rolls and stuffed with socks, you may not be able to hear Daisy. However, I personally would be happy to read what she says in translation. You all know my name. You all know my game, Super Mario Bros. And you all know who I'm out here to call out. So let's get on with it, huh? Shall I get to this piece of trash now rather than waste my time? Rather than waste time? Wow.
I wonder who she could be talking about.
I don't know.
She says we know who she's out here to call out, but she didn't tell anyone.
I mean, it could be Batgirl. It could be Carmella DeVille. Who knows? I mean, there are a
She
few
looks
women.
nasty about it.
Let's see. I'm looking for a fight. I'm always looking for a fight, but tonight I'm looking for a specific fight with a specific wrestler. This wrestler has been getting in my way for far too long. So now it's my time to bring the fight to her. Oh my god.
Would it help if we knew who she was talking about?
Let's... I've been wanting to have a talk with this wrestler for quite some time now. I didn't really think it would get to this, or that this would ever happen, but it happened, and it's happening right now. So here it goes. The wrestler I'm talking about is Sin Cara.
Whoa.
Whoa, she's calling out Sin Cara!
She needs to watch where she steps.
Now, Lorena Kitty, isn't it you that signed Sin Cara to LBW?
It is, and I know her potential.
Look at that. Sin Cara...
See, she's walking out very confident.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can't see her eyes, but the body language speaks volumes. She looks confident, and she probably does not take Daisy too seriously.
I don't think she does.
Do you think...
I think there's very little people here that she finds, serious enough to give a second thought about. She does this professionally.
And she comes all the way from Mexico.
Yeah.
She's traveled around the world. And she's here because she wants to help LBW grow. She's not here for the money, because if she was, she's wasting her time.
Yes.
But she wants to help us grow, and she wants to be a flagship character. Let's see what she has to say. I should have figured that it was you out here blabbing away. All I could hear was this high-pitched screeching noise that was killing my ears. Oh my god, throwing down the gauntlet.
She looks so offended. We have hashtag Team Sin Cara in the chat, and there's a whole bunch of crap talk.
Whew. Wow. Sin Cara just laying the verbal smackdown to Daisy. Now Daisy's speaking, and she says, well, looks like the kitten's got some claws. So you gonna scratch, or am I gonna have to put you down? Come on, little cat, pounce.
Well, this would make sense if she was talking to Catwoman, but...
Yeah, she probably should have saved that trash talk for someone fitting.
See, she's not even good at crap talking.
The body language shows Sin Cara does not take her seriously. I'm only out here to give you a fair warning. Keep my name out of your mouth, because I'm like Bloody Mary. You say my name's enough time, I'm gonna show up, and you're not gonna like what happens next. Jesus Christ!
That is savage.
Sin Cara absolutely showing zero fear. Zero fear of Daisy. Crazy Daisy trying not to cry, it looks like. Daisy says, there is so much to unpack in what you just said, But frankly, I don't have the time or the energy to go through all your baggage. So why don't you just go back there and check it yourself?
That was a pretty good sass response, but that was not very strong.
That was. Oh, look at that. The hand gestures.
Disrespect.
Daisy has no respect for Sin
Cara
Cara.
was straight respectful to her.
Absolutely. Sin Cara is classy. I know you want to get your claws on me so bad, but it's not my call to make. But if the powers that be think the LBW Wrestling Universe wants to watch me tear you to shreds, well then I'll gladly oblige. Oh my god! These
Savagery.
two want to rip each other to shreds!
Sin Cara's mature enough to hold back.
Fans in the chat, let us know. Do you want to see these two have a match? Let us know. And if it's popular enough, it's wanted enough, we can make that happen.
Because these two do.
These two want to fight. Do you want to see them fight? Let us know.
Oh, Daisy's still talking.
Let's see what Daisy has to say. If you think you're the baddest woman in the land, then why don't you bring that over here and prove it? Or are you really just a scared little pussycat?
Still with the cat terms.
Oh my god. Look at Sin Cara!
She's unimpressed.
With that sarcastic looking hurt body language by Sin Cara as Daisy continues just to swish her hand, rambling and swishing her hand gestures at Sin Cara. Sin Cara gotta say, if there's one thing being in this business has taught me, it's that people making the most noise are the last ones you need to worry about. You're making a lot of noise, but I'm not sweating you one bit. Sin Cara, very confident in her abilities, clearly unintimidated by Daisy. I feel like Daisy is someone you should keep your eye out for, though.
The fans are eating it up.
Oof, ouch, that hurts. Oh, those words, they cut so deep. You got me there. You got me. You really did. Oh no, what am I gonna do now? You said such mean things. I mean, how will I ever recover? I guess I should just retire then, huh? Just kidding. You're an idiot. Please go away.
You're the one who called her out.
Oh, weird camera shot. Anytime you're feeling like you want a shot at my title,
She has a title.
the princess, you just let me know. I've got no problems teaching you a lesson the hard way. Just tell me when and where, and I'll be there. I think she meant the title of being a princess. Princess Daisy maybe feels she's above Sin Cara.
That's very possible.
Sees her as a lowly jester luchador, as she's the princess. And
Was a princess. She gave that up.
that's true.
I guess she forgot that.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, talk to the hand because
Sin
the
Cara
face.
was ready.
Sin Cara was ready to throw down. Looks like Daisy walking away. However, it looks like by voting by the chat, looks like Daisy won that back and forth contest against Sin Cara. What do you think?
I think Sin Cara won that. I mean, Daisy ran away.
That's true. Sin Cara stood her ground. The tension is something is unreal. You can cut this tension with a knife. What has the chat been saying about these two?
Talking about snatching off Daisy's wig, cutting her vocal cords. Sin Cara would beat Daisy in a match, and Radiant Flower wants to see that match.
Yeah, absolutely. Daisy versus Sin Cara is a match that absolutely needs to happen. The absolute tenacity and the passion between the two of them, and the frustration, the hatred, and the ruthless aggression. Imagine the matches they would put on. We've seen them in multi-woman matches before, but we've never seen them one-on... Actually, yes, we have. What am I talking about? We did see them one-on-one, didn't we? That's right.
It was them and Batgirl. We never saw them one-on-one.
Didn't we have to restart the match, though? Or was that... It was Carmella. That was Carmella. So much character, so much talent on the show, it's hard to keep up with sometimes.
Sorry about the banging in the background, guys. Here at the event, we had two cats fighting outside our window.
That's right. If
and
you
we had
guys
to
want
scare them away.
if you want to fight, sign with us, and we'll book you in a match.
Yeah, we don't have time for that pussyfooting around crap.
That's right. Pussyfooting is not welcome here. So we never have seen these two one-on-one.
We have not.
Well, perhaps it's time we let that happen.
Yeah.
No excuses, no running away. Sin Cara versus Daisy. We'll look into it, see if we can come up with something. Maybe they could fight at the pay-per-view.
That's very possible.
Chat, let us know. Do you want to see Sin Cara versus Daisy face at the pay-per-view that ends Season 1, LBW Curtain Call.
Let us know.
Let us know. Do not hold back. Use hashtags. Use all caps. Use emojis. Do whatever. Let us know. Your voice matters. We want to make wrestling great again.
Look here, Jason. You don't get to question our tactics.
That's right, Jason. If you've got a problem with it, then we're gonna book Daisy in every match at the pay-per-view. Just kidding. We actually want good ratings.
Yes.
Speaking of good ratings,
We like you.
let's move on with the show. What do we got going on from here? Okay, that was weird. What do we have going on from here?
Looks like a
This is a very
black screen
this is
for
a-
our cameras.
That's our loading screens. We can't afford faster ones, so this is what we have to work with.
Looks like we have an agreement about seeing them at Curtain Call.
LBW. Interesting.
Oop, yep.
At
They
Curtain-
want to see him.
All right. Well, how about in our downtime, you and I will discuss something and come up with a really good match. Daisy, Sin Cara, two very, very popular stars here at Low Budget Wrestling.
Liked or not.
Liked or not, they are popular, and you cannot deny them that. And perhaps we can see them face off at LBW Curtain Call. But for now, we've got Bane taking on Mermaid Man, and as you can see by the photo above, we've got Charlie Brown in the corner of Bane, who's back from suspension after flipping the production truck with...
He did apologize.
He did apologize. He said he overreacted. He got hyped from Steve Harvey flipping out together. If you didn't see before, we're going to reiterate and explain. Bane and Steve Harvey were suspended for flipping the production truck during the Rumble. Was it last week or a few weeks ago?
It was a couple weeks ago.
It was a couple weeks ago. They were suspended indefinitely. And in that match, Mermaid Man actually won the Royal Rumble, thus solidifying himself the number one contender for Ronald McDonald at LBW Curtain Call. However, in the meantime, Ronald McDonald has been hosting open challenges to really show his skill and confidence to prove to Mermaid Man, you're not going to get an easy victory over me. I'm going to defend this McDonald's championship until I'm black and blue and no longer red and white. So, this upcoming match, we've got Bane with Charlie Brown in his corner and Mermaid Man with Meow Kimura in his corner. And speaking of Meow Kimura, he's been at a feud here with Charlie Brown, wouldn't you say, Lorena Kitty?
Yes, he has. I mean, they've been pretty vicious. It's been a straight-up catfight.
Absolutely. We've seen one victory for Charlie Brown and one victory for Meow Kimura. They hope to settle the score at LBW Curtain Call. Well, we've got Charlie Brown versus Meow Kimura 3. Who will win? That's to be determined. But for now, we've got to see this match right here, right now. Charlie
Right,
Brown.
meow.
Right, meow. That's very perfect. All right. Charlie Brown in the corner of Bane and Meow Kimura in the corner of Mermaid Man. Let's see who's going to win. There can only be one.
We have a great matchup coming up next. We have one of the best
Who knows
talents on the roster today
how this match
versus
could
a
end.
formidable opponent.
Mermaid Man really wanting to show he deserved to face Ronald McDonald because, to be fair to the viewers, we never actually saw Mermaid Man win that Royal Rumble. The production was cut out. We had to let them know the results of the match after we got back live here on Twitch. That Mermaid Man did indeed win. So we got 4 men, all in some kind of feud. Mermaid Man.
Seems like we need to calm down on these puns.
The chat just
They're
going.
really gonna piss someone off.
The chat is going crazy with puns left and right.
Now, do you think Meow Kimura's like taking Mermaid Man's back because he smells like the sea?
Could be.
Meow Kimura does love fish.
He loves fish and he loves tuna. It's very possible that could be why he wants to be friends with Mermaid Man. Did originally come into LBW so he can make money for wet cat food because his parents, us, would not provide him wet food because all he would do is eat it and puke it up on our blankets. However, it seems like throughout the few weeks that we've been on the air here on Twitch.tv,
He seems to really enjoy it.
he seems to really enjoy it, and he's become passionate, and he's a fan favorite. And I mean, it's just a stretch to call him a hero.
I don't think so,
I think
but I'm his mommy.
You are his mommy, indeed. And Meow Kimura has really been at, I guess you could say, a feud with Charlie Brown, and they want to prove who the better man is. Charlie Brown, in an exclusive interview, which unfortunately we were not able to air, he told me that at LBW Curtain Call, he's going to have to reach deep into his soul and bring out the inner strength that he has built inside of him to really slay the king of wet food style, Naokamura. Naokamura wants to get the energy and the passion and momentum of the fans on his side to really bring the fight to Charlie Brown. Bane perhaps looking for redemption after acting out with Steve Harvey, flipping the production truck, the W in his column to prove to the LBW fans, the chat, and of
Ronald
course,
McDonald himself.
yeah, to prove that he does deserve to be the number one contender for the McDonald's Championship.
Yes.
So if he could beat the returning Bane, that really could give the momentum that Mermaid Man needs. And having Naokamura in your corner is never a bad thing.
No.
Naoka-
Even with that angry face.
That's right. Even with that angry face, Naokamura is very talented. Naokamura has that never say die attitude. LBW. So perhaps he could really get into the ear of Mermaid Man, coach him at ringside as his manager for the night, and really help him score the win that he desperately needs.
He needs it bad.
That's true. Here we go. Oh my god.
That's intimidating.
That's Bane. Bane making his entrance. I believe this is his debut match.
This is.
Actually. I mean,
Well, he was in the Royal Rumble, but
That-
then he lost. And then
that's right.
flipped
He didn't
out.
last very long in the Rumble, which, oh my god, which led to him wanting to tip that truck with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey also very upset that night, so they worked together. And you see in the background Charlie Brown having the back of Bane, which I don't think he needs Charlie Brown, but I think Charlie Brown's only a part of this match to really get into the play mind games with Naokamura.
Yeah, because, I mean, Naokamura was supporting Mermaid Man before Charlie started to support Bane.
Yeah, I mean, we never really saw them on the same match card together, but we know backstage they are pals and they eat tuna fish together all the time.
And hamburgers.
And hamburgers, that's right. Some kind of patty, I believe. I don't remember what they were called. I don't believe we can actually say anyway. So we're gonna call them tuna patties. Look at Bane. Look at those eyes. So Bane was technically in the Rumble, but since we didn't get to see the whole match, I don't even know if that really counts. We did get to see him in it, but we didn't see the whole match, so I don't know. I don't consider that fair. But this is his singles debut.
Yes.
And Bane, being a very strong villain from Gotham, you know he really wants to get noticed here. Charlie Brown looking like a security guard, looking very confident as
And comfortable.
Very comfortable. Do you think perhaps he's aligned with Bane, or do you think this is just like a dig at Naokamura to really?
I think it's just a dig.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. There's my hat.
Hey, there's your hat back. And Japanese ref looks like he's guarding your hat for you.
About damn time. I mean, what?
Wow. Your expectations of the referee are really just out of this world.
I expect him not to get hit and to protect my hat. Is that too much?
I think so. Look at Bane, just taking in his environment. I mean, when he was in that Rumble, he didn't last but maybe a minute
He
at
was,
most.
What, the first or second one out?
I think he was the first. Now
I'm
I
sure
think
he was
of
the
it.
first.
Yeah, I think you're right. So maybe he can make that.
His eyebrows.
Do you think maybe it was embarrassment that caused him to flip out?
I think so. I mean, that
Yeah.
was his chance to really solidify his name.
True, and now he has a chance to do it at the expense of Mermaid Man. There's Mermaid Man with Naokamura in his corner. As you can see in the background, Bane and Charlie Brown.
I love his positivity.
Look, never give up. Mermaid Man is the hero that LBW and the world deserve. Mermaid Man, absolutely passionate, believes in being responsible, believes in doing the right thing, having integrity, and also bringing intensity into any fight.
But throwing his thing at people.
Hey, some lucky kid in the crowd could have that and cherish it for their entire life.
That is true. Mermaid Man is very popular with the younger demographic.
The younger demographic really looks up to Mermaid Man. Mermaid Man looks focused. He looks ready. Running the ropes. Perhaps trying to get the adrenaline flowing. Who do you think has this match? There's Meow Kimura at ringside. Looks like he just got left behind. Just finally catching up.
He was catting around.
Eh.
I think Mermaid Man has this. He has all the momentum behind him, and he has the initial motivation.
He sure does, and it looks like he has the support of Meow Kimura at ringside, who's really amping up the crowd.
He's a good kitty.
He is a very good kitty indeed. He's a good Mr. Meow Meow. Now, we haven't seen too much of Bane or Mermaid Man in singles action.
We haven't.
This is a real good chance for them to showcase their skills. Oh, look at that Bane going.
And that does not start well for Mermaid Man.
Or does it? Look at that.
Wow, well
Got it.
done. Oh, he just like teleported.
He sure did.
Who knew that was in his skill set? Maybe it's the belt.
Oh, going right after that. It looks
That
like the
ass.
knee. That ass. He's going right after the knee, probably trying to injure the leg of Bane. Could really put a stunt on his moveset, perhaps. What's this? Mermaid Man on the top rope. Leg drop!
Oh my god.
You see Meow Kimura and Charlie Brown at ringside? Charlie Brown with his arms crossed.
Still
and-
very confident.
Meow
Looking
Kimura.
like they're staring at each other.
Yeah, do you see the angle that at least Charlie Brown is standing at?
You know, props to Meow Kimura for cheering on Mermaid Man.
I agree.
When Charlie Brown's not doing anything for Bane.
That's true. That makes me. Oh my God! That's very thin padding out there. You gotta imagine.
That's gotta hurt, especially a guy his size. That's a heavy fall.
Why would Mermaid Man want to take such a risk when he knows he's got Ronald McDonald waiting for him in just a few weeks?
Well, that's a few weeks from now, but he needs to hurt his opponent now.
That's true, but could he possibly be putting a strain on himself now that he could pay for later?
He could, I mean, with his age and...
Oh, wait, sorry to cut you off, partner, but what's Charlie Brown? He's trying to distract Mermaid Man as Bane sneaks behind. Look at that distraction, going for the reverse DDT.
And that does not bode well for Mermaid Man.
Oh, did you see that disrespect from Bane?
Oh my god. Now's not a time to miss your punches, Mermaid Man.
Oh, knee to
my
the
God.
face. Bane.
Right in
taking-
the starfish.
Looks like we're starting to see some more interaction outside there from Charlie Brown as he claps and now looks closer to really get an examination of this match, possibly to see and give tips
Ooh.
to Bane.
No matter who you are, that hurt.
That absolutely has to hurt. Look at Charlie Brown trying to help
Helping
up.
up.
He's helping Bane up as Mermaid Man tries to hype up the crowd. Oh, what's this? He's going for the pin.
That's a little
One.
early, Mermaid Man.
Two. Oh, look at this. Oh!
Ooh.
Where'd that chair come from? Did Charlie Brown put that in?
Charlie Brown, are you cheating?
I think Charlie Brown trying to aid Bane, but if he gets caught by Japanese ref, this match will be over before it can really even reach its real destination here. Oh, no.
Now's not the time for Mermaid Man to climb
Oh,
up.
look at that! The referee had his back turned looking at Charlie Brown.
But he
didn't-
does see him with the...
Oh, but he did not see him hit him with the chair. Therefore, he cannot disqualify him. The referee has to physically see it. Charlie Brown with the distraction. Could that possibly
Mermaid
bring
Man's starting to come out of his shell a bit and get some more hits in.
out of his shell indeed? Shell yes, Lorena Kitty. Shell yes. What do you think of that blatant chair shot behind the back of Japanese referee?
I think that was pretty sneaky, but we gotta say goodnight to Jason. It's late where he is, and he's gotta go.
All right, well, thank you for coming out. We hope that you'll watch the rest of this
He'll
episode.
watch the replays later.
Sounds good. It'll be on YouTube, and you can also visit my channel, twitch.tv/UndertakerZern.
And watch it in the past broadcasts.
That's right.
We love you too.
But as for now, this match goes on. Mermaid Man with the backdrop there to Bane.
He is not clamming up anymore. He's had it.
And he goes for that strong punch, and you see his neck getting
He's
caught.
got to be careful of hitting that mask. That keeps Bane alive.
Are you saying that this could be a possible genocide? Even accidental?
Possible homicide.
Oh, okay. Mermaid Man.
But that will definitely disqualify him from being in the championship.
Yeah, we can't have a murderer on our show. Oh, what's this? What's Mermaid Man? Hurricane Rana from the...
Very, very nimble
Wow.
for a guy his age.
And his size. You gotta think, Mermaid Man, he must weigh at least...
He eats a lot of those patties.
That's true. That he does. Oh, look at that! Charlie Brown looking nervous on the outside there. Oh,
And, you know, give Mermaid Man credit. He is wrestling in slippers.
yes, he is. And Charlie Brown continuously trying to distract Mermaid Man. Oh, he tried to strike him, but only nipped his ear, it looks like. Didn't get the full effect.
Scared Meowkamura there for a bit of a second.
Meowkamura seems to genuinely care about the well-being of Mermaid Man.
Well, they're pals.
That's true. I mean, you do care about your friends, you know?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, Mermaid.
Oh, almost right into Japanese ref. Thank goodness he was able to move.
Yeah, Mermaid Man almost threw Bane into Japanese ref. I'm glad, like you said, he got out of the way just in time. Here we go, Mermaid Man going for the superplex there on Bane.
Ooh.
This is a giant ball right down to the mat. Look at Meowkamura cheering on the outside. Absolutely proud of his ally in Mermaid Man.
Still cheering him on, clapping him on.
That's right.
Charlie
Oh, look at
Brown-
this. Oh, look at that.
That was powerful.
Oh, my God.
Now he's dragging him around like it's just like a bag of trash.
But Mermaid Man with the resiliency to kick out before even one count. Now,
Impressive.
Do you think that will frustrate Bane, or do you think that'll cause, him to do better? Or do you think it'll make him start messing up? Like,
I think that'll frustrate him.
oh,
Definitely.
as he drops
But-
him down at that DDT.
Mermaid Man is definitely taking quite a beating. He's got to be careful not to get injured.
Mermaid Man needs to be careful, and I don't think Bane is the type to care if he injures someone or not. I don't think he would lose sleep over that kind of thing, do you?
I don't think so. I mean, he flipped over our truck and then said sorry 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point you make there. Oh, look at that!
That was a cheap shot.
That was a cheap shot, but it was a nice kick,
It was
though.
effective.
That it was. Oh,
Oh my
ooh,
God, that was messy.
oh, you can see Mermaid Man holding his stomach. I think,
I think that hurt him more than it should have.
yeah, it may have done more damage to him than it did to Bane. He's going for the pin here.
One,
1,
two.
2. Nope.
He kicked out.
Bane's still in this.
Oh my
Japanese-
God, I thought he was stepping on his face.
It almost looked like it, didn't it? And oh, he failed with the fist
missed.
drop there.
Bane definitely was
Or-
calculating that move.
That he
I
was.
think he baited him in.
Oh, look at that reversal there by Bane.
Bane's starting to make a bit of a comeback, and Mermaid Man tackles it down.
Oh, here we go. This match continues.
But it might not be over.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, what's this?
Oh, Mermaid Man reversing it.
And oh, his leg's getting caught. What could that have done to Bane?
Could have broken one of his ankles.
Yeah, that. See, we're all worried about Mermaid Man being the one injured, but it could very well be Bane. I mean, you don't want to underestimate Mermaid Man. I mean, yes, Mermaid Man. Sorry, I got distracted by something in the ring. You don't want to underestimate him. Oh, look at that! Nice
Ooh.
reversal.
See, and that's what makes you, you shouldn't question him.
That's right. I
He
mean,
does things like that out of the blue.
out of nowhere. I mean, you see Mermaid Man. The first thing that comes to most people's minds is his age and his size. But you got to remember,
Oh,
Mermaid
look
Man.
what he just did to a guy that size.
That takes a lot of upper body strength. Look at that. He's taunting. He wants the crowd to get behind him. The crowd cheering.
It's working.
And there we go.
Oh.
Nice fist drop there.
He had all momentum behind that.
That he did.
I gotta tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
Taking Bane down.
I could hear that punch from here.
Look at the pain in the face of
Why is he
Mermaid
just
Man.
breathing in Bane's face?
Great one-on-one action here tonight.
That I have no idea.
Better than this.
Saw that, right?
I did. I just didn't know what to say about it. Oh,
Ooh.
elbow.
Bane
And
seems to be luring him in for quite a few things.
Bane seems to really enjoy the playing possum
He's very
mentality. Oh, he just told Mermaid Man to suck it. I'm not even surprised. Bane has no respect for anybody. Why would anybody want to be friends with a guy like Bane?
good at it. Well, Charlie Brown sure does.
But
That's not speaking a lot, though.
yeah, Charlie Brown isn't the best judge of character these
Definitely
days.
plays dirty.
That he does.
At least he's not pulling out any more chairs.
What's he got going on here?
What are you doing, Mermaid Man?
Oh, picked him up just to kick him down. Is he toying with Bane, do you think?
Possibly. Maybe
that?
trying to assert his dominance.
Do you think that's a good strategy by Mermaid Man?
I think he needs to finish this match with Bane quickly, because Bane,
Oh,
he's,
look at
he's
that.
ruthless.
Bane does not care about the well-being of his fellow man.
Mm-mm.
I think Bane only has one thing in mind, and that is destroy. Oh, clothesline over the top rope.
He was tossed out by Mermaid Man.
Saluting
He's
to
now-
the crowd. Oh, look at Charlie Brown picking up Bane aggressively. Perhaps
Maybe he's sick
frustrated.
of seeing him lose this match so far.
Oh,
Ooh,
no,
Mermaid
God!
Man.
I don't think that was on. He's trying to help him up, I think. He's talking to him. Oh, I think Mermaid Man just got caught up in the adrenaline rush and accidentally knocked over Japanese ref.
Japanese ref really needs to pay attention where he's standing.
That's true. He does tend to get in the way. Oh, look at this! And reversal again! That's twice Mermaid Man, at least.
Their
has-
tailbones have to hurt.
Absolutely. Look at this. Charlie Brown trying again to distract Mermaid Man.
So far it's working, and Bane couldn't get up fast enough. Do you think that'll affect the relationship?
Oh! I don't... Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
Spine buster there by Bane.
Definitely looks like Bane is sick of this cat and mouse game that they've been playing.
This is true. This has been a very strategic style match between the two. Very back and forth.
Playing
But-
possum, luring the other ones in. I mean, they're doing really good with their match.
I mean, their styles are very similar,
They
wouldn't you
play
say?
well together.
They
you
do.
know?
Looks like Bane just staring down Why isn't he going for the... Oh, Mermaid Man getting out of there.
Do you think he was playing possum there too?
That could be. He might be luring him over here for some reason. What's this?
Ooh.
Oh, shoulder tackle right there. What's Charlie Brown better not attack Mermaid Man or he's going to get Bane disqualified and the victory will go to Mermaid Man. And, oh, smashing his head against the turnbuckle there. Oh, look at that!
Mermaid Man finally getting Charlie Brown out of the way.
And you hear the crowd? The crowd is going insane. Mermaid Man, look at this! Throwing Charlie. Looks
Do you
like
think that's called for?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's questionable for a heroic person like a Mermaid Man. But I mean, every man gets fed up at some point, and he just had enough of Charlie Brown's
The ref.
just trying to really just derail this match. And Bane, why does Bane just always stare down?
Oh.
Oh, he looks.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good for Mermaid
Oh no!
Man.
What's he got in mind here? What's Bane doing to Mermaid Man?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! That is absolutely terrifying! What Mermaid Man kicks out? Bane cannot believe it.
Just pure adrenaline at this point.
Oh my god. How Mermaid Man is still in this, I have absolutely no idea. He must really, really want to win this match. What's this? Mermaid Man! Oh my god!
I hear he called that one the starfish.
The starfish drop. That's good. Oh, Bane kicking out of his finisher now.
My goodness. These two are so evenly matched.
I agree. Looks like another starfish drop. Charlie Brown frustrated. Look at him on the outside as he goes for this pin. Mermaid Man does, but
And he
Bane.
kicks out.
Look at the stare down between those two.
That was some serious punishment.
Oh, Mermaid
Maybe
Man.
he's sick of hearing Charlie Brown's mouth. He's always talking.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Ooh. Bane was ready.
Bane was ready. And he's still ready. I think maybe Mermaid Man going to the outside of the ring gave Bane that chance to recover. And possibly,
Oh.
Oh, wow. Very nice maneuver there by Mermaid
Nakamura
Man.
looks really proud of Mermaid Man.
Are you?
I am.
Yeah, I could definitely see what. Oh no, Charlie Brown again trying. Charlie Brown
Charlie
just does
Brown,
not give
shut
up.
your mouth.
Oh, revenge earlier for when Bane kicked Mermaid Man in the stomach, just like that. Oh, looks like Mermaid Man may have had something in mind, but
Oh
Bane
my goodness.
gouging the eyes is Bane to
I
Mermaid
think
Man.
he's getting really fed up with Mermaid Man.
I'm inclined to agree with you, partner. As he goes for another starfish drop. Could this be it? Could Mermaid Man pick up the 3 count? 1, 2. Bane still kicks out. Look at what's going on the outside. Japanese ref yelling at Charlie.
Distracting the ref.
Is he yelling at Charlie Brown? Oh, he's begging and pleading. Do you see the hand gestures?
see him giving up.
Charlie Brown, what's this? He's been ejected! Do you see that?
Wow, he got kicked out. You
Jeff-
know it's a little late
And the officials
for
Look
that,
at
but
that.
it's definitely deserved.
Absolutely deserved. Charlie Brown has been ejected from this match. I imagine Meow Kimura is just rubbing his paws together in laughter. Can you imagine the karma finally hitting Charlie Brown? Can Bane win this match without Charlie's distractions? Do you think he has it in him?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Half of this match has been Charlie Brown distracting him.
That's true. There he goes with the Starfish drop. Can he win it here, Larinia Kitty?
He can.
1, 2, 3.
He does.
Mermaid Man puts to rest the man behind the mask, Bane. This match was incredible. LBW. This is the quality content that you deserve. Whether we've got $5, whether we've got 100, we want to put on priceless shows for you. LBW, where the stars of tomorrow shine tonight. This is what wrestling should be. This match was an instant classic. Right here we have our instant replay. Bane making an attempted pin on Mermaid Man. And right here, looking down at Mermaid Man, and Mermaid Man counters. Look at this move.
Oh,
What would you call that, Lorania Kitty?
painful.
I agree. Painful is a good word. That was a very good attempt there by Bane. I imagine that would really do some damage to the spine of anybody.
I think he names it after himself, the Bane Backbuster.
The Bane Backbuster. That's a good move.
Here's your winner.
I like it.
There's no doubt about it.
Look at Mermaid Man, absolutely
He's
happy.
so happy.
He's very, very pleased with this victory. What do you think Ronald McDonald's thinking as he watches this in the backstage television?
He's pretty confident, so I don't think he really thinks anything of it.
Do you see that rating?
The greatest of all time, yeah.
This has been rated. This could be a match of the year candidate. Mermaid Man absolutely earning the respect of the crowd. Meow Kimura, yourself.
Right there by his side.
Yeah, Meow Kimura was there the whole time. Never once tried to do a dirty distraction.
No.
Charlie Brown tried one too many times. Japanese ref left the ring to scold him in front of the front row crowd and ejected him out of the arena.
It makes you wonder what he was saying.
I know we couldn't pick up the sound. I couldn't translate it for you guys, but Japanese ref finally had enough of the shenanigans.
I know
Being-
he said, "Get the hell out." I could hear that clearly.
Yeah, that's the best we could make out. I mean, even if you couldn't hear the body language, the hand signals, it was clear the intentions of Japanese ref that he was trying to project there on Charlie Brown. That was one of the greatest matches of all time in professional wrestling, let alone LBW.
So what do we have next?
Let's see. Wow, that match was something else.
It was definitely something.
That was. Fans in the chat, let us know what you thought of that great match. George Washington
Hello,
has
George.
something he would like to say. We are here at Washington, D.C.
I bet he does a lot of laundry.
I bet he does, Lorena Kitty. I bet he does. Look, George.
Washington.
Oh my God. Who is Cod Dog writing your scripts for you again?
No, he's off this week.
Oh, so you're freestyling this?
Yes.
And this is what happens.
It is.
Well-
We need Cod Dog back.
The puns are just too punny. What do you think George Washington has to say? A lot of vocal.
The people are asking to talk a lot. They're probably excited for the pay-per-view.
I mean, there's a
Radiant
lot.
Flower likes my puns.
Radiant Flower. I do too. I think puns are just one of those things that you're just like, oh my God, you know. But deep down,
always love them.
You always love them. Exactly. A lot of people have a lot to say. I mean, with LBW Curtain Call coming up, a lot of people want to showcase their talents verbally. They want to showcase their talents in the ring. Everyone wants to
And
be
get
noticed.
their feuds over before we have to call it quits on our season.
That's right. We move on to season 2 being the new gen. Everyone
And
wants.
who knows who will make the cut?
Yeah, who's gonna make the cut? Who will resign? Who will be the new talent we sign?
Some favorites and some not so favorite might get cut.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, no one knows what to expect except that it's gonna be all new. It's gonna be great. It's a new generation. Anything can happen.
George Washington's taking his sweet time to get out here.
Yeah, I mean, well, I imagine he's got to get his wig ready. You know, he doesn't want it to be crooked, and he's probably brushing those wool teeth, so he wants to look sharp. I mean, this is his first chance getting to speak here on LBW, here on Twitch.tv. Who knows what he's got to say, but we're here live in Washington, D.C., and George Washington has something he would like to say. So let's chat. Here we go. George Washington speaking live here on LBW TV on Twitch.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. LBW, please send us money through PayPal. We appreciate Twitch giving us the time for those pay-per-views. Washington looking very eager to talk.
Very, very happy.
I mean, you've seen him come down the ring with those yes chants, and the crowd goes with it. You can see some USA signs in the crowd there.
He's definitely popular.
He is very popular. Chat, I once again will translate what he says because our microphones are not the best quality. They're low budget. I gotta tell you, I've got a lot on my mind these days. Things here have been going on a collision course, and it was only a matter of time before it all exploded. But if that's what's going to happen, no problem. I can handle whatever comes my way.
At least he's positive.
He's very positive. I mean, the first president of our country speaking to this crowd. I imagine Washington, D.C. is very eager to hear from George Washington.
I bet it's exciting.
True. I've faced the best this business can throw at you. Time and again, I've stood up against whatever opponent was waiting for me, and time and again, I've managed to come out with the victory. So if some idiot thinks for even a second that he's going to rattle me, then he's even stupider than he looks, which I thought was impossible.
Whoa,
Wow.
throwing some major shade.
George Washington has a lot to say. This isn't a ballet class, this is LBW, and if you've got a problem, there's only one way to solve it. IRS? Brother, we've got major problem. So let's settle this right now. George Washington calling out IRS.
How do you feel about this?
It's interesting.
It is very interesting.
What? Wow, who knew George Washington had a problem with IRS? I mean, IRS has been stirring up controversy here in LBW, but who knew George Washington had a problem with him?
Ooh, he does not look happy.
Look at that face.
He's very pissed.
He does not like to be disrespected. IRS is a man who's very full of himself. He thinks everybody's a tax fraud, a cheater, a liar. He sees down on
Radiant
everybody.
Flower says no one likes the IRS.
Oh God, no one does like the
Apparently
IRS.
IRS doesn't like our camera
Yeah,
guy.
do you see that?
Yeah.
He looks absolutely furious. What could IRS possibly have to say to George Washington?
Get in the ring.
IRS has really been stirring controversy since his debut. Not
Radiant's
very.
laughing at his face.
Whew. Radiant Flower not a fan of IRS. Look, he's shaking his head. Absolute disgust. IRS says, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. You and I have some problems we need to hash out, and I'm not gonna wait any longer. The LBW universe may not like me, but I could care less. When I'm out here, this is my time, and I won't let these people waste it.
Ooh, that's not a good way to get on their good side.
That's true. Do you remember the disrespect IRS served during that tribute match for Radiant Flower's kitten, that special against Meowkamura? He attacked Meowkamura with a Singapore cane during his entrance.
Yup.
That was supposed to be a sweet
Pure
thing.
disrespect.
Pure disrespect. George Washington says, I'm sorry, can you speak a little louder? I was too busy listening to the electric crowd to understand the whiny dribble spilling out of your mouth.
Oh my.
Seriously, it sounds like an orchestra of dogs singing for a bone. Come on, say your piece and let's get this over with already. George Washington, not...
Really sassy, but you're the one who called him out.
Perhaps he's not looking to speak, he just wants to fight.
Mm.
I can only imagine what IRS thinks of George Washington right now. You think the crowd is cheering because they're behind you? Wrong. They're cheering because they're glad you finally stopped talking. They're barely awake. Of course, now that a real wrestler is here, they're gonna perk up.
That was pretty good.
That was. IRS is very full of himself. Very antagonistic, very...
Confused?
Yeah, he looks like he forgot what he was gonna say there. Look at George Washington with the mocking facial expressions from Washington. Washington speaks, if you're so interested in becoming another name on the long list of people I've laid out in the middle of that ring, then all you had to do was ask. I've got no problem taking you or anyone else on that's sitting back there in the locker room. I don't need to say that. I'm the best because I'm willing to prove it anytime, anywhere, against anyone.
Ooh,
Well, looks
that's
like
some bold talk.
That's very bold talk. And you know what? We're gonna see IRS take on George Washington tonight.
We are.
These two are gonna fight.
A bully.
I love when I get under people's skin, and whether you admit it or not, I know I'm under yours.
Ooh.
So how about this? I talk to my best buds in the Authority. We figure out the best game plan for us, and you and I reconvene at a future date. Maybe that's what's truly best for business. Oh no, it's no future date, IRS. You
It's
two,
right now.
you two are gonna fight tonight. The fans, the chat, everyone deserves this.
A fan favorite.
Your barbaric challenge doesn't prove anything except your inferior mentality and short temper. I am confident that we will speak to the Authority and have them arrange a match between us.
Already done.
Already done. But it will take place once I've decided that you've earned the opportunity to compete against me.
That's not his choice to make. That's ours.
That, yes. And for those confused, the Authority is Lorena Kitty and myself, Undertaker's Urn. And sometimes Cod Dog.
They talk a lot about us a lot.
Yes, the Authority is us. We run the show. What were you expecting? A Hollywood ending? Thought you'd come out here and defeat the big bad superstar and ride off into the sunset like a hero? It doesn't work that way. This is real life. You come out here and drop a challenge, you better be prepared to live up to the consequences.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, IRS, though he's very highly unliked, is really holding his ground verbally against George Washington.
Well, I mean, that's all he does is talk.
It's true. Washington says, Did you honestly think that was going to work? Do I look like a fool? The sad truth is there are two different kinds of people in the world, winners and losers. I am a winner because I used my brains as well as my brawn. That is why when we finally face each other out here, it will be on my terms. And mark my words, when we do fight, you will once again be what you've always been, a loser.
Dang.
These two don't know that we already have them scheduled to fight tonight. It's a very impromptu planning, but
I guess with Cod Dog being on vacation, we forgot to send out the memos.
I guess so.
Oops.
We can do things your way or my way tonight. But guess what? It won't matter because I can see that I'm inside your head. I'm making myself all cozy right about now, and boy, ain't I glad to be there. Now I can goad you into doing whatever I want. Good luck. Wow.
Bold talk.
Bold talk by
Guess it's time to wake up.
IRS. Look at that body language. He's just saying,
He's
come at
very
me.
confident.
Sure hope the match is
Rightfully so, or do you think IRS?
I think IRS definitely won that one.
Yeah, and look, as you can see, the promo results voted in by our fans. IRS,
George Washington seemed to have stumbled on his wording
yeah,
a
Washington,
little bit. Was
yeah.
trying to play catch up against IRS.
Yeah, IRS really dominated that promo with George Washington. And again, once we heard these two talk, we knew that we had to schedule this fight. It was something we had talked about. We had heard rumors in the back, but we didn't really believe it. That's why we were kind of unsure what actually did happen. George Washington, we knew he didn't quite like the style of IRS, but we didn't realize the severity of his issues with Erwin R. Shyster. So, they may not know it yet. We're going to have someone talk to them in the back.
I'll be right back.
Indeed. These two will face tonight. IRS will take on George Washington.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Did
Thank
you
you.
let them know?
I did.
All right.
They seem more than willing.
Good. These two men willing to fight. That's what we pay them for. We don't pay them very much because we are low
I'll
budget
be
wrestling.
Davis Anderson.
matchup. Singles match on tap next.
And speaking
We have one of our
of
breakout talents.
fun, we've got Swag Bunny taking on Aiden English tonight. Aiden English returns to LBW programming to take on the returning Swag Bunny in a tables match. The only way to win is to put your opponent through a table. One of these men will walk out.
Swag Bunny is a fan favorite.
Swag Bunny is an absolute fan favorite. Swag Bunny won that match against IRS, as a matter of fact.
Swag in the chat.
Swag in the chat, that's right. Swag Bunny looks to take on the art enthusiast that is Aiden English. Aiden English, very fond of theater, of art, of singing, things of that nature. You name it, Aiden English is all about it. He spends a lot of his time in the back reading books and watching old films from the 50s.
That's very true.
Swag Bunny likes to spend time with the ladies.
But not Carmella anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
And we had a chance to have an interview with him. Well, Ern did, and here's what he had to say.
That's right. Swag Bunny and I talked a little bit before the show went live on the air here on Twitch.tv. He says he has washed his hands clean of that dirty, filthy, disgusting Carmella DeVille. Swag Bunny has gone a little bit back to the bachelor life, trying to enjoy things, find himself again. He came out of his depression to put on that tribute match for our follower, Radiant Flower, against
Her
IRS.
kitty Allie.
That's right, and her kitty Allie, in that devastatingly awesome TLC match, which Swag Bunny won.
Yes.
Perhaps that's the momentum he needed. I mean, he broke up with Carmella DeVille.
Was
Now,
feeling down, but then he could do something really nice.
That's
And
right.
it brought him
And-
back to where he was.
and that just goes with the personality of Swag Bunny. Now he loves to live the whole bachelor life, but he's got a heart of gold. And now this is also a rumor and speculation, but it is said that Swag Bunny might have a new girlfriend. Perhaps he's going to leave that bachelor life behind and maybe try to settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
Still keep the swag alive and large, but it's
He
possible.
hasn't confirmed anything.
Yeah, he kind of keeping us in the dark. He's a man of mystery, but he's a man with a heart of gold. It is rumored that he has a girlfriend now. That is not Carmella DeVille, so don't try to make any false rumors.
Welcome, Fruit Monkey Ninja, to our show.
That's
this
right.
is Low Budget Wrestling.
Thank you. Welcome to Low Budget Wrestling. You're just in time for this tables match that's about to begin with Swag Bunny taking on Aiden English. Swag Bunny claims he has a... Well, he doesn't claim, I'm sorry, I misspoke. There is rumor that Swag Bunny has a new girlfriend, and he might be bringing her here to Low Budget Wrestling.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
A lot of LBW is all rumors, speculation, and drama.
And Home Depot.
And Home Depot donating us weapons. Things like tables
gift
and
cards.
gift cards so that we could buy the weapons. Of course, they do not. Well, they don't really know what we do with the gift cards. We tell them it's home improvement. Anyway, we don't want to spend too much time on that. We've got Swag Bunny versus Aiden English in a tables match. The returning Aiden English, looking to establish his character and his likeliness here on Low Budget Wrestling against the very popular fan favorite Swag Bunny.
Who do you think will come out more dominant in this one?
It's really hard to say, but with the momentum and popularity in his corner, I'm gonna have to give it to Swag Bunny. Aiden English is very much an artistic man, very strong, very brave, very, very artistic.
Whereas Swag Bunny's very relaxed.
That's true. So
Very chill.
he doesn't have to worry about the anxiety getting to him, as where someone like Aiden English, who is a perfectionist in his craft, may find himself frustrated, but he could find creative ways to put Swag Bunny through the table. It's really any man's game, but there will only be one winner. And judging by crowd reaction, by chat reaction, Swag Bunny may hop his way into a victory. And the melodramatic Aiden English may find himself being put through a table. Chat, let us know, who do you think will win this tables match, Swag Bunny or Aiden English? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Swag Bunny versus Aiden English in a tables match. Both walk in wanting to prove that they are the best, but only one will walk out the best, and the other may leave on a stretcher. That's to be seen, but here we go, Larinia Kitty with the entrances.
Our fan favorite.
The man with the pimp cane, Swag Bunny.
The following contest
Do you believe the rumors are true that he has a girlfriend, or do you think he's really leaving the bachelor life behind?
He seemed to have wanted to settle down with Carmella DeVille.
That didn't last, but like a week or so. I mean, who knows? I mean, Swag Bunny he's got the swag. He can pull any girl he wants if he really tries, and he's got no shortage of confidence. Look as he struts to the ring, and the crowd chanting and clapping to the music and the motions of Swag Bunny. If Swag,
He's so relaxed.
he's very relaxed, very happy. I really like Swag Bunny, and I would love to see him excel here at Low Budget Wrestling.
I'd love to see him come up in the next season we have.
Yeah, I would love to see Swag Bunny be a part of LBW The New Gen. Could you imagine if he returns for season 2 in The New Generation next month?
That would be great.
That would definitely be great. Here we've got Aiden English, the drama king of LBW.
He always looks so focused.
Not normally in that kind of poetic entrance. He looks like he's really focused and very
Yeah.
normally.
He's a little more serious than normal.
Yeah, more serious than usual.
He looks tired of that rabbit. That's
yeah,
for sure.
he does not like Swag Bunny. He thinks he's an embarrassment to professional wrestling. He thinks real pro wrestling has a lost art, and he wants to bring it back. And he wants to do it here in LBW. He's saying that he fights like a real man. He puts his dukes up no matter who is across him in the ring.
Even though Swag Bunny's there in the back, just dancing.
Look at this. Aiden English coming out to different music this weekend, different entrance. Normally he's much more poetic, has a spotlight, fancy music in the background, but perhaps he's trying to take on a new image. He's trying to find a new artistic view of himself, maybe trying to paint a new picture for the fans. You never know. Maybe
Let's see what turn he's trying to make.
yeah, maybe he's really trying to show or trying to find who he really is. You know, maybe take a new leaf. And he's a very artistic man. He could be trying to discover himself.
That's true. I mean, he has had a major change since that last show he was on.
That's true.
Into the changes here at LBW.
That's right. Swag Bunny currently bringing the fight to Aiden English. Aiden English.
Going off on Aiden English.
Look at that drop kick.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Is this even fair?
The crowd is on their feet.
Swag Bunny's definitely not done. Do you think he's maybe taking some of his
Frustrations.
frustrations and temper out on Aiden? This is not his normal
that is-
aggression.
Yeah, this is not normally the style of Swag Bunny. Swag Bunny, much more calm, relaxed. I don't truthfully know.
Could you imagine if he flipped out of the ring and hit that table? It would have been over that fast.
Well, Lorena Kitty, you have... Oh, you mean in English? If he
Yes.
fell through it? That would have been amazing. Forget that, fans. You did not see that.
What? See what?
I don't know. Oh, tried to go for that double axe handle. Aiden English rolling out of the way just in time. Swag Bunny trying to lure him back into the ring.
Someone's asking if we can sign Shrek to the show.
Shrek?
Definitely have to seek him out and see what we can do about that.
You know, we could try to get in touch with Shrek, see if he's interested in joining in the New Generation. We've only got this episode, one more, and then our pay-per-view before we move on to the New Generation.
Now,
Oh, God!
That's just dirty.
Jesus Christ! Swag Bunny, calm down.
My hat!
Swag Bunny!
My hat!
Disrespect to the hat of Lorinia Kitty. We could definitely try to get in touch with Shrek, see if he's interested in working for LBW. We like to assign any and all talents to showcase all characters from all backgrounds, of all shapes, sizes, and colors. We do not discriminate. We like to really bring in, you know, a good variety of all types of stars and people. What's going on here? Invisible.
Maybe there's a
Wall?
lag with our camera.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Oh, almost hit his head on that monitor. That could have given him a sure concussion.
I'm surprised he doesn't have one already.
I agree. Look at that! Blue Thunder Bomb there by Swag Bunny.
Swag Bunny is not playing around this match.
This is not the normal style from Swag Bunny.
No, he's way too aggressive for normal Swag Bunny.
I have to agree with you.
Maybe he's really got fed up with Carmella DeVille.
I mean, hey, you never know. I mean, she really hurt him, you know?
I mean, she was super sweet, and then she just used him.
Which is absolutely saddening. Swag Bunny is an absolute gentleman.
Has Aiden English even gotten a hit on Swag Bunny?
I don't think so. If he has it, I don't remember it. That doesn't say too much, you know?
Swag Bunny, what are you
Oh
doing?
my god, what?
Swag Bunny, what?
Swag Bunny just broke physics! What the hell?
Or he's doing a magic trick. Maybe he's the rabbit that comes out of the hat.
Ah, you might be onto something. Swag Bunny. Is he taunting Aiden English? That's more the Swag Bunny style that we're used to.
Oh, they both have a table. And Seems like Aiden should have held on to his.
Swag Bunny in a different, weird kind of mood than normal. Normally he likes to dance around, get some really cool shots in, and
But he seems determined to hurt Aiden.
yeah, but it looks like he had a little bit of a comedy sketch going there with the tables, but it's hard to really say where... Oh, that table just fell, looks like. Ooh, Aiden English taking a beating.
Well, Aiden didn't get to lock it before he put it down.
Ah, I see. So the legs just gave out is what you're saying.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice reversal there from Aiden English. Maybe trying to bring some offense back into his game. Oh, only to be shorted there by Swag. Oh, what the? Oh!
Swag
Look at
Bunny
that.
definitely miscalculated that.
He absolutely did, and I think he may have underestimated the skill set of Aiden English.
He needs to be very careful. They're close to that table.
True.
Ooh.
Ooh, that had to have hurt.
He just rolled down that chair.
Aiden English in his first match here at LBW really put on a good showing, but he's not really doing too much in this match. He's really taking the beating, but Swag Bunny perhaps really frustrated. Oh, look at that
Oh my
clothesline
gosh.
there. Swag Bunny very aggressive, unlike his usual self. Who knows what's going through their mind? He had a recent breakup, perhaps, you know.
He's working through some things, like
Yeah.
tossing my hat aside.
Ooh, nice German suplex there.
Seems like Fruit Monkey Ninja is a Swag Bunny fan now.
Well, there you go. Join the club. There's a lot of Swag Bunny fans. We hope someday to make some Swag Bunny shirts that we can sell at the concession stands. Oh, do you see that? He's that neck breaker and his back landed right there on that chair. And looks like Aiden English getting frustrated here. Aiden English, normally a very poetic man, showing off his masculinity with poses and strong maneuvers, but tonight he just looked so focused, and he had more aggressive music than we're used to hearing. Though we've only seen him once, we have seen him in another company that we cannot
Can't
name.
name because we had a cease and desist.
Yes. However,
Oh, thanks for the follow, Fruit Monkey Ninja.
oh, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Very, very much appreciate that, indeed. Oh, what's this? What's Swag Bunny got in mind? Looks like he's gonna go for that slingshot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at the face going against that rope, giving a rope burn probably.
That's gotta hurt.
That definitely has to hurt. Swag Bunny. What's Swag Bunny gonna do here? Lorena Kitty, and he's got her.
Definitely a lot more ruthless than usual.
Swag Bunny. Oh, changing his mind with that table, it appears. Maybe he's got something in mind. Oh, he's gonna go for it again. Another slingshot there against the ropes.
Aiden's still writhing in pain. Swag Bunny taunting. Oh. Look at his cute tail though. It's always so cute.
Swag Bunny just staring down Aiden English. What's this?
Swag Bunny's barely taken any damage.
Oh! Oh, he just threw him onto that table on the ground.
But
Oh,
it
look
didn't
at this
break.
shot. This is a great shot. Swag Bunny going for a suicide. Oh my god! Absolutely amazing. Look
What
how
a crazy rabbit.
Look how Aiden is laying on that table. That's gotta be doing damage to his back.
That has to hurt no matter how you toss it. And it looks like his fingers are pinched underneath the table.
Ooh. Oh, Swag Bunny, what are you doing here? Look at that dive!
Ooh, you have a Fruit Monkey saying, "Get up, drama queen," to Aiden.
Ooh, calling him a drama queen.
And Swag Bunny throwing that table aggressively.
Swag Bunny
Where'd
looks...
my hat go?
I don't know where your hat went.
Steel chairs, no. Bad Bunny, oh my
Look,
god.
Aiden English getting out just in time. Oh my
And he
god!
busted him open.
The corner of that steel step went
That
right
bust
to the...
anyone open.
Yeah, that went right into the eyeball of Aiden
Ooh.
English.
Well, I guess he didn't see that coming.
I guess not. Aiden English seeming to have a really hard time finding himself, finding his comfortability here in LBW. Perhaps trying to be the bad boy tough guy is not working.
No, it's not. He's kind of being put in his place and shown what an example of that behavior is.
Not looking too good for Aiden English.
Chat says, by God, he has a family.
He does.
Well, hopefully he'll live to see them. What's gonna happen? Swag Bunny is definitely out of control.
He's really trying to put damage on that throat. Maybe he doesn't want Aiden English to sing anymore.
Or talk more crap.
Yeah. I've never heard of any issues between Swag Bunny and Aiden English before. This, like you said, could just be bent up frustration. Oh! The table did not break completely, only the legs gave out.
They really need to learn how to lock these tables in.
I mean, we don't have a lot of money. This is the best we could get.
Yeah, but it's not hard to just, like, lock the table.
That's true. Oh!
Still, I'm very surprised that table is not broken. And he's dancing on it.
Swag Bunny
Showing his swag.
showing his swag indeed. Starting to see more of the usual style for Swag Bunny. Oh, Aiden English trying to get back into this, but falls victim of a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
Aiden English just being decimated by Swag Bunny.
Completely destroyed. I mean,
I don't think there's any other way to word it, Lorraine
like,
Kitty.
he's already bruising.
This is true. Oh, look at this. Oh no, could this... Oh my,
my
god!
God!
What the hell? Who saw that coming? Aiden English pulling out the upside win on Swag Bunny.
Yeah, I guess he was tired of his crab.
Wow. And you notice the music change. Perhaps Aiden just needed that strong victory to find himself again. This could...
Oh,
look at that.
look, he's back to his
back
normal self.
He's back to being the drama king. He came into this match almost like a different man, just very vicious and focused on his opponent. And he got that unexpected win against Swag Bunny. And look, Swag Bunny lays there.
Swag Bunny has been on a losing streak, minus that tribute to Ali match.
Oh my
Every other match, except for his first, what, 1 or 2, he's
Yeah.
lost.
He's really got to get Carmella DeVille out of his head. That,
Hopefully that new girl we've been hearing about will kind of help set his eyes right in the right direction.
yeah, hopefully she can get him back on track. Wow, that's a very unexpected win. I mean, who really thought Aiden English, the drama king of LBW, was going to pull off that upset victory over Swag Bunny?
I know I didn't. Where did his nipples go, though?
That's a good question. I can kind of see one, it's very faded pink. The other one looks like it's covered by hair.
Oh.
Wow. I can only imagine the disappointment by the viewers. I really, really thought Swag Bunny had this one, but maybe Swag Bunny was so
too
busy.
distracted. He was too busy trying to be aggressive and not have his usual swag.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of behavior has, happened in the past. Someone spends so much time trying to destroy their opponent instead of just winning the match that, they lose focus of what's important, and the opponent capitalizes on that distraction and uses it to their advantage to pull off the victory.
Every time.
I mean, we thought Swag Bunny had this in the bank. It looked like it was the ball was in his court and he was going to slam dunk, and then
He got too cocky setting up the 2 tables.
yeah, he tried to get greedy with the 2 tables to really punish Aiden English, and then out of nowhere, that surprise suplex by Aiden English met the demise of Swag Bunny, and now Aiden English looks like he's back to doing those super manly poses. His music is back.
And yet he still needs stitches.
He might need stitches, but I mean, you got to
He
give him
stitched
credit.
up this win.
That's right, he sure did, and he's walking out victorious.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
All right. This could really bring the eyes and the spotlight on Aiden English, which is exactly what a drama king would want. Lorraine Kitty has stepped aside to grab, I believe, a water, and once she returns, we will move on to the next match. This match was rated an instant classic. Aiden English taking the beating the entire match, pulling out the surprising win in the end with that nice suplex through the table on Swag Bunny. Swag Bunny on, like Lorraine Kitty said, a losing streak, minus that undocumented TLC victory over IRS in that tribute match to the cat of Radiant Flower Alley, which we did last week. But other than that, Swag Bunny still trying to grieve over the loss of the relationship he had with what was once a great person in his opinion, in his view, and
Not according to their Sin Cara.
yeah, Sin Cara is not a big fan of Carmella DeVille, and now neither is Swag Bunny, and the distraction, the breakup, it's all very badly timed. And now he just lost to Aiden English. And Aiden English, you know, he wasn't doing too well in that other company. He came here. He got pretty well noticed. People seemed to like him, but, you know, not quite enough to really feel happy here in LBW. So maybe this win really could knock the Drama King back into the spotlight that he really wants and he claims that he needs to really be victorious and dominate here at Low Budget Wrestling.
Looks like we have another person loving the show. Thank you for loving Low Budget Wrestling.
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate you being here. We would love to hear your feedback, your opinions. We very much welcome the voice of the chat. So much so, we've got to move on to the next match.
Yes.
Yes. I'm very curious to see where this leads Low Budget Wrestling's Aiden English and Swag Bunny.
So, who's next?
I guess we'll see. We've got a loading screen here. It's very slow because here at Low Budget Wrestling, that's all we can afford. We've got Stan Marsh! Wow, we've known about the ongoing, never-ending feud between Negan and Stan Marsh. It looks like, I mean, with Randy sorry,
Marsh.
let me try that again, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be on Botchamania, I assure you. We've got Randy Marsh, who's been in a feud since episode 1 with Negan, and it looks like Stan Marsh has something he wants to say. Stan Marsh has never stepped foot into an LBW arena.
His mom won't let him.
His mom won't let him, so he's probably going to get grounded for this. But apparently Stan Marsh has sat back week after week and watched the back and forth feud between Negan and his father, Randy. And now Stan wants to have something to say, like many other talents here at Low Budget Wrestling. Perhaps he's got something to say about his father, or something to say about Negan, or something to say about the company.
Or something, just introducing himself.
Maybe
Who knows?
he's going to join the show. We don't know. We just have a lot of people requesting time to voice their voice here on the show. Stan Marsh, he's got a number of things he could possibly want to talk about. Maybe he wants to be in his father's footsteps and join the roster.
When I asked him what he was doing here, he just kind of stared at me and blinked a few times.
Oh.
And then he walked away. Kind of a rude child.
Yeah, well, Stan Marsh is never shy of saying what's on his mind. He's a very insecure young man, but very vocal in what he has to say and his opinions. What
Maybe he wanted to save it for now.
Maybe he wanted to keep his words to himself until he could get in the ring. But we do know that Stan Marsh is here, and he is here right now, and he's got something to say. Chat, are you ready to hear from Stan Marsh?
I hear him.
Want to reiterate, Stan Marsh is the son of Randy Marsh, who has been in an ongoing feud with Negan.
That literally destroyed our set.
Yeah, they destroyed our entire backstage arena. They destroyed a lot of our equipment, such as tables and chairs
And TVs
and all sorts of things in the back. Trash cans, shelves. You can name it. They've probably destroyed it. They are going to settle their score at LBW Curtain Call. But for now, we've got the son of Randy Marsh, Stan Marsh, and he's got something to say. LBW, please send us money through PayPal. All right, that was a nice commercial break we just had there. We're back here, and here's Stan Marsh. Sorry, I'm not used to
they
seeing.
look so similar.
They look so similar, indeed. Stan Marsh, very charismatic for a young man who normally doesn't have much to say. Who knows what Stan Marsh is here for? Could he have something to say to Negan? Could he have something to say about his father, Randy? Could he? Who knows? Who knows? I will. Chat, I know our microphones are very, very poor quality, so I will read what he is saying to you. Man, it's been some crazy times here in LBW, right? Can't say the LBW universe hasn't been getting its money's worth. Of course, that's what I'm all about, giving you your money's worth. Perhaps he's
Who
making...
knew he was such a showman?
Yeah, he doesn't show it very much in his hometown of South Park, from what I hear from his friends and family. Could this be the debut of Stan Marsh? Is he wanting a contract with us?
Possibly.
I've faced the best in the business, can throw at you?
What?
What? Time and again, I've stood against whatever opponent was waiting for me, and time and again, I managed to come out with the victory. So if some idiot thinks for even a second that he's going to rattle me, then he's even stupider than he looks, which I thought was impossible.
You think you got nervous and stole someone's lines?
I believe we heard that earlier, didn't we?
I think we did.
Almost word for word. That's plagiarism. Don't they teach in that in the 4th grade?
Bad Stan.
This... What? This isn't ballet class, this is LBW, and if you've got a problem, there's only one way to solve it. Negan, brother, we've got a problem, so let's settle this right now.
Oh,
This is almost exactly what George Washington was saying to IRS earlier in the show. Stan Marsh, perhaps he just gets nervous. Maybe he's got stage fright. Who knows? I have no idea. This... Oh my god, here comes the leader of the Saviors, Negan, making his way to the ring. He's just taunting Stan Marsh as he makes his way. Stan with a big smile on his face.
at least he's still happy.
Why do you think...
Oh,
Why would Stan just copy everything George Washington said? Or that, I don't understand that. Do you think it's stage fright? Do you think maybe he really liked it and thought he would get away with plagiarism?
it's possible.
I mean, he's a fourth
or
grader.
He was nervous.
Yeah,
He
I
is
mean,
young.
He is nervous. He does have anxiety. It has shown. But look at Negan just towering over Stan Marsh. We're gonna read what Negan has to say. I was really hoping that we could get through one show without having to listen to another superstar drone on and on. Unfortunately, here we are once again being subjected to another self-absorbed speech that no one cares about. Negan is very much a loudmouth. I do not need to translate for him. He's taking care of that all on his own, even though our microphones are made out of toilet paper rolls and stuffed socks. Negan's very loud. Stan has to say, "Oh man, I guess I ain't the only one out here to have fun tonight. Sir, excuse me, make that a table for two. Change of plans, but I'm still sure as hell ready to dine right now." What is Stan talking about?
That is definitely some fourth grader talk there.
That's how most fourth graders trash talk. Look at the reaction of Negan.
He's amused. I mean, there's this kid just talking crap to him.
I don't think Negan takes anyone
The
seriously.
chat is taking Negan's side.
Coming out here and spewing what you're spewing, you say some of the dumbest things I've ever heard. You're denser than a black hole, son. Seriously, have you ever taken a moment to think before you speak? I guess that would require you have a brain, though. Oh my god, Negan talking mad trash to 4th grade Stan Marsh from South Park. Stan Marsh, son of Randy Marsh, who's in an ongoing feud once again, I must reiterate, with Negan for our new viewers here in the chat. And now Stan calling out Negan. I always give credit where credit is due. You can talk. You've got away with words, my friend. But in life, there are talkers and there are doers. Now that you've shown the LBW universe which one you are, I'm going to show you which one I am.
Dude, you're in 4th grade and he beat the crap out of your dad.
Stan Marsh didn't hear no bell. He wants to fight Negan? Why would Randy Marsh want to fight Negan? I'm tired of looking at your face, so I'm gonna do you and the entire LBW universe a favor and rearrange it.
Want me stalling, boss?
Oh, yeah. Do it.
Just give him the usual down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stan Marsh calling out Negan. I don't know how smart that is. I also don't understand what his point is. I'm very confused. Stan says, I have to admit, I'm actually impressed at your ability to talk as much as you have without actually having said anything. Seriously, you just went on and on and on and on and managed to not utter a single word of any value or importance. So, since you've wasted so much time, let's make this quick. I want to match with you at the next pay-per-view.
But your dad has a match with him at the next pay-per-view.
It's Stan, you're not even
Stan, what are
officially
you
signed.
doing?
Such a child kind of thing to say. Dear God, this city is disgusting. Everybody here is trash.
Tell us.
You're all a bunch of ignorant ingrates barely capable of tying your own shoes. I've seen pigs who are cleaner than all of you and ants who are better behaved. This city is a giant dump on planet Earth.
Dude, Stan looked like he wanted to snap.
Look at that face. That's the face of 4th grader who's ready to go ballistic. I don't know why Negan was talking about the crowd. Was he trying to make Stan's words irrelevant? Like,
Possibly.
the only trash I see here is you. Insulting these honest, hard-working people. They paid good money to be here and don't deserve your ridicule. tonight, for all of them, consider me the garbage man because it's time to take out the trash. Stan Marsh with those
Saying
clever,
it how it is.
saying it how it is with those clever one-liners.
Cameraman, what are you doing?
You know what? You don't deserve to fight me. I will always be the better man, even if I am a 4th grader, and I refuse to lower myself to your schoolyard bully level. When you're ready to have an intellectual conversation with me, perhaps then I'll allow you the opportunity to fall and defeat at my hands. Until then, there will be no match between us. Well, thank
Why'd
God.
you call him out?
Stan Marsh.
He just said he wanted to fight him at the pay-per-view, and now he doesn't want a match.
I guess
Do you think he got scared?
I don't know. That icy cold. Look at that.
He's leaving pretty confident.
I mean, the chat has voted, and they say Stan Marsh won the exchange against Negan. Okay, could you please explain to me what just happened?
I think Stan stepped a little, he bit off more than he could chew with Negan. He realized that and then tried to back down, and when it didn't happen, he tried to clutch up the confidence, and it was awkward.
I think Stan got nervous, may have just out of nervousness said some things he heard earlier in the show, then maybe realized his mistakes and tried to add his own insults. Do you think he's probably trying to get into the psyche of Negan to maybe distract him in the upcoming match against Randy Marsh at LBW Curtain Call?
Very possible.
I mean, that confused the living hell out of me. So maybe he's trying to confuse Negan, who is a known sociopath, and I probably shouldn't admit this live on Twitch.tv, but also a murderer.
He is.
I mean,
even though somehow he cleared our background check. We should get on Cod Dog
we should probably. Cod Dog is our backstage executive consultant, also our
dog.
Our dog. I don't understand what's.
Let's just move on.
Let's just move on.
That was awkward.
That was awkward. I think Stan Marsh is trying to get into the head of Negan. Maybe confuse him. Maybe
trying to defend his dad.
Defend his father. Maybe trying to just really rattle and shake up Negan, so Negan can be off his A game when it comes to LBW Curtain Call against Randy Marsh. I don't know. We shouldn't allow 4th graders to speak on our show.
We shouldn't.
All they do is plagiarize and just ramble. Either way, fans vote that Stan Marsh put Negan in his place. Where this leaves Negan, where this leaves Stan Marsh or Randy Marsh, we have yet to see. But enough about that. Like you said, let's move on. I don't understand. Perhaps we can catch up with Stan Marsh later and try to
get some answers.
Because I don't know about you,
later
chat.
will be his bedtime.
That's true. It probably is right now. LBW, please send us money through PayPal. Alright, that was a nice commercial break. Next up, we've got Ronald McDonald defending his McDonald's championship in the Open Challenge leading up to LBW Curtain Call. And it looks like Ned Flanders is stepping up to the plate.
Ned has become quite a regular here.
That's right. Here at LBW, Ned Flanders has, like you said, become a regular and a fan favorite, perhaps? I don't know. He's kind of
fan liked?
He seems to be getting mixed reactions from the chat and from the crowd. Some boo him, some cheer him. He's a rising figure. I think he means well, but he's just...
fries.
I hate to focus on one particular subject, but there's so much personality and drama going on this show.
There's a lot that's going on just in this image alone.
Yeah, definitely. So much color.
Very active.
I think maybe... I'm sorry, fans, I hate to really ramble, but I'm still so confused about that Stan Marsh exchange.
Stan made no sense.
Maybe it's just one of those things like a kid tries to talk in an adult world and has no idea what he's talking about. He tried to use classroom insults, and I think Negan just found it funny.
I know I did.
This just in, I've just received word. I don't know what you think, but Stan Marsh, he wants to face Negan next week on the last episode before the pay-per-view.
Well, I guess we have to check into the laws behind that one before we even comment if that's gonna happen.
Stan Marsh, I guess, really wants to face Negan.
It's like 4 of Stan.
I think maybe Stan just wants to maybe you know, weaken up Negan. Maybe he wants his dad to win. Maybe he doesn't want to hear his dad bitching and complaining when he loses. But you never know.
Something about oh Lord.
Yeah, oh Lord. I don't know. That kid doesn't make any sense to me. But you know what does make sense? Ronald McDonald versus Ned Flanders for the McDonald's Championship.
Let's do it.
Ronald McDonald offering up open challenges as we get closer to LBW Curtain Call, our first ever pay-per-view, as he defends his championship against Mermaid Man. And if Ronald manages to lose during these open challenges before he gets to LBW Curtain Call, whoever is the active champion at the time will face Mermaid Man.
United States Championship.
Again, this championship is on the line. Ned Flanders taking on Ronald McDonald.
He's always so happy.
He's ready for this match.
His music is so intense.
Say yeah. 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 Look at this camera view. This is a great shot of Ned Flanders in our LBW low budget wrestling ring, and the crowd in view with the spotlights on Ned Flanders. Fans, let us know who you think is going to win this open challenge match between Ronald McDonald and Ned Flanders. Ned Flanders, a very polarizing character here at LBW, still, despite boos or cheers, always have those thumbs up ready to fight. Very positive man. Always going to church on Sundays. Very religious, yet very ready to lay the smackdown on anyone that steps in his way.
Look how happy he is. He's always so happy out here.
Ronald McDonald, our current McDonald's champion.
Who does pay for his own pyro?
He does. We can't afford the pyro. He pays for it himself. Wish he would lend us some money so we could have a bigger venue, but whatever. Ronald McDonald making his way down to the ring with that towel that he always carries so that he does not sweat off the face paint that he wears. He's a very happy clown. The hamburger happy clown is the nickname deemed to this man. Notice he's taunting to the crowd, trying to get everyone on his side as he enters the ring, looking confident, happy, and ready to fight, ready to defend that title. After the match Mermaid Man had earlier with Bane, Ronald should definitely try to take it easy with these open challenges.
He does, especially with the pay-per-view coming up in just a week or two, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
He definitely needs to keep his body new and fresh.
absolutely. Here we are, showing the McDonald's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Stillwater, weighing in at 220 pounds, Nelson Fletcher Simpson, the Brick. Introducing the champion from parts unknown, weighing in at 369 pounds, he is the United States champion, Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald holding the title proudly above his head, ready to defend against Ned Flanders.
The outcome of this match, and the WWE Universe seems to be torn on a favorite.
There's Japanese ref holding up that title proudly. Look at Ned and Ronald getting their stretches in pre-match.
No other way to put it.
Taking him down early in this match, Ronald McDonald. Oh, Ned Flanders.
Looks like they
No selling.
Oh my God!
Never mind.
Did he get caught up in the ropes?
He did.
Jesus, he could have broken his neck within the first minute of this match.
Something tells me he'd just yell it off.
He probably would. Ronald McDonald.
Definitely asserting his dominance right now. Oh my God. Just being absolutely aggressive.
With that swinging neck breaker and...
He's not playing around.
Oh!
He just towers over Ned.
Do you think he takes Ned Flanders seriously at all?
No, I don't.
Oh, look at that.
He just shoved his butt in his face. That's not what happy clowns do.
Ronald very, very confident. Very liked by the crowd.
And very determined to keep his belt.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think Ronald has ever lost a match here at LBW. Unfortunately, we can't afford people to keep track of the history, so we can only try to go off muscle memory.
Well, that's what Cod Dog does, and he's on vacation.
Yeah, so... I don't know. We'll figure something out. You're pointing at Japanese, ref. Oh, what's this? Oh, that prankster
They move
style.
so fast.
They do. They train very hard.
They do.
Oh, that was a very aggressive suplex. Diving
Ronald's
elbow.
coming off very aggressive.
Do you think he's trying to make a statement to Mermaid Man?
Possibly.
Ooh, that
Maybe
knee.
showing how strong he can be and how aggressive and hard he is on his opponents.
Yeah, I mean, you might be onto something.
Now, we know he's still, a good guy here. He's our happy clown.
This is true.
But
Oh,
he
Ronald.
has to show that he's a threat.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you could be more right in that, Lavinia Kitty. As Ronald McDonald puts Ned Flanders at the top there.
At least,
Oh, look at that! He got out of that! Oh,
and then paid for it. Horribly. There's my hat.
your hat is back on the counter. On the announce table, rather.
You guys can see our analyst sitting down there, watching every move.
Oh. Oh, just
my
jumping
God.
onto the back. Looked like he wanted to go for a double axe handle, but just decided to stomp the back of Ned Flanders. Ooh.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
I feel
Do
like...
you think Ned was prepared to come into this and get pummeled the way he is?
I don't think so. I don't...
I bet he's gonna have quite a headache.
Ned Flanders seems to be a very confident young man, so he probably didn't really expect this,
Especially from Ronald.
Ronald, the hamburger happy clown, just
Just the other day they were...
pushing his head on an announcer table.
Do you think this will affect them having more fries together?
Probably, Lorena Kitty. Probably. I feel like he's just trying to make a statement to Mermaid Man. I don't think he cares. Well, I mean, he must care a little bit to keep his title, but I don't think winning is his number one priority.
They need to watch the time.
Yeah, they're already at a 6 count, ongoing to a 7. If this ends in count out, Ronald will keep the championship. You cannot lose the title on count out. So even if Ned got in and Ronald was counted out, Ronald would retain the title, but Ned Flanders would win the match. Oh, look at that.
I do think he's just trying to prove a point to Mermaid Man. I mean, he's completely beat down Ned Flanders within the first few minutes of this match.
And like, what reason do you have to throw someone into a guardrail like that? That's still Lorena
That's
Kitty.
just unnecessary.
It is.
Unless you're trying to prove a point, then I would throw someone into a steel
Still guardrail?
barricade. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that stomp?
I did.
Oh, come on. He's not going to win by count out, is he?
And he did.
He did, and then rolled back out. And he's laughing. What a
And he's
cheap
probably
win.
happy that he got to keep his title. A win's a win. Ned Flanders wasn't even a competition.
Yeah, I mean, he just ended that with that stomp out there. And Ronald just laughing on the outside. He just thinks this is a big joke. He's not taking
He
this
doesn't
serious.
think anyone can compete. He does not think anybody can hang.
all this clowning around will probably catch up to him if he doesn't start taking this seriously. Mermaid Man defeated Bane. Bane, of all people.
With the starfish on his face.
Yeah, exactly. And it still won. And McDonald here is just making a mockery of Ned Flanders. Normally Ned does that to himself, but McDonald's taking it a Mick notch further, if you will. Fans rated this great. Not one of the greatest matches, but I mean,
Still
it's
pretty good.
3.5 stars. It's not the worst thing you could ever get.
But I don't think Ned agrees that it was a great match.
I have to agree with you. I think maybe the fans are disappointed that Ronald, an active champion, decided to win on a count out. That's wouldn't you see that cowardly when he?
It can be, but I mean, he already pummeled Ned down to where he was barely getting up.
That's true.
Was it even worth trying to drag it out?
I'm guessing Ronald didn't think so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next segment, which we will let you know once the loading screen. Hannibal Harvey. Oh my God.
We just saw him earlier.
We saw him earlier.
What else does he want?
Oh God. Hannibal Harvey back out again. We saw him have a match earlier in the show. What else could Hannibal Harvey have to say?
There's not much else I think he can say. I mean,
he
came out, did his job, and then went back.
Yeah, I mean, he won the match earlier. I don't know, unless he's out here to apologize for the pummeling he gave Japanese ref on our first episode in the main event against Razor Ramon, who we have not seen since that match. We don't know the status. He may have walked out on the company. It remains to be seen.
He's not taking our phone calls.
Yeah, we don't know. Hopefully we'll get back in touch with Razor Ramon. He has not given any word or opinion on his match with Steve Harvey or Harvey attacking Japanese ref. A lot of questions and a lot of unanswered questions here at LBW. The drama continues. The rumors spread like wildfire. There's so much character, so much color and creativity just flowing around like a rainbow in a tornado.
Thank you, Fruit Monkey Ninja, for saying that you've been enjoying the show. I mean, that means a lot to us, hearing that feedback. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. We always appreciate your feedback very much. Very kind of you.
Don't forget, you can see our past shows
yes.
on replay on Undertaker's Urns YouTube and in the past podcast.
That's right. You can find it on my YouTube channel, which I believe is in my description, my bio on twitch.tv. You can also look at past broadcasts to see previous episodes. I'd love to talk about that. I'd love to hear what all of you would like to talk about, but for now, it appears that Hannibal Harvey, even though he already appeared on the show earlier, winning his match against Willy Wonka, has more to say. I'm terrified. What could this man possibly have to say?
I just hope it makes sense this time.
Steve Harvey has
He's
lost...
never made sense.
He's not. He's just been a lunatic since episode 1, and here we are at episode 4, and who knew he could get any more crazier than he already has? But he's reached a pinnacle of insanity. Hannibal Harvey, the new name for Steve Harvey, after being suspended, going to a facility, and now...
Epic is gonna follow. Thank you for your follow.
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate the follow. Hannibal Harvey has something to say. Oh, God.
Is it
LBW...
gonna be hard for him to talk with that mask?
Oh, well, his teeth are still shining bright through it.
Oh, so can't be too bad.
He looks very focused right now and ready to make a point. He's back
Look
in
at
the
this
game,
man.
so let's find out.
He used to be a beloved TV show host, a game show host, very loved, respected, out here
And
barefoot.
now he's here slumming it with us.
We're just, I don't know.
Do we need to make a shoe rule? Is that gonna have to be a thing?
If you have the courage to say that to Steve Harvey's face, go ahead. I don't. I will translate what he has to say. I've got something important to say tonight, and it's for an audience of one. So, Bane, I'm asking you to come out here right now and give me your undivided attention, because there's something we need to discuss.
What could he have to say to Bane except for thanks for helping trash the production truck?
I mean, they got suspended together just a few weeks ago by tipping our production truck, and they both came back from suspension this week. And
Oh, there's Bane.
Bane not taking very long to answer the call of Hannibal Harvey. Look at that ice cold stare.
He looks happy to see him.
I mean, those two worked together to tip our production truck and mess up the stream a few weeks ago during our Rumble match.
Our first Royal
Our
Rumble.
very first Royal Rumble, which was highly anticipated. And these two men threw a fit backstage after Bane was eliminated first in the Rumble, flipping the production truck, ending the stream. We had to redo the stream and had to explain the results to the fans because they didn't get to see it because of these two men.
And now
Let's-
they're having a discussion.
Oh, God. What's Bane have to say here? LBW Universe? How's it going tonight? I'm psyched as hell to be here in this great city of Washington, D.C. And I'm even more psyched to hear what this clown in the ring has to say after having the nerve to call me out here like this.
Oh, it doesn't bode well for whatever this
Ooh.
conversation is.
I thought these two were allies. It looks like Bane calling Hannibal Harvey a clown, perhaps not taking this new Hannibal gimmick very seriously. What's Harvey got to say? I think you and I complement each other well. We're like chocolate and peanut butter. Apart, whatever, we're fine. Great. Even together, though. Together, we can be amazing. So let's make this happen. Let's form a tag team. What the hell?
Do these two really need to be tag
No,
teamed?
these two are destructive together. We've seen that in just 1 week. Hannibal Harvey and Bane a tag team? That's absolutely mad. What's Bane got to say? You're a visionary. I'll give you that. You could also be a madman. Because you and me are two explosive personalities, and putting us together? We might just go off and burn this whole place. No, God, no!
We don't need that.
They might just go off and burn this whole place. No! We're already low budget. You think we can afford to replace everything?
What are they, Randy Marsh?
Yeah, Randy Marsh and Negan? We already had to replace a lot of, like tables and chairs and
Everything.
television sets. That's my boy.
That's
So
creepy.
let's go backstage, talk to the authority, and start this partnership off right. As far as I see it, we are the LBW now. No one can top us, and we should be rewarded accordingly. They want us to reward them?
Ooh, Fruit Ninja says Swag Bunny won't let that happen.
That's Swag. If Swag Bunny has anything to say about it, he will not let Bane or Hannibal Harvey run havoc.
It's great to
On
hear
this
the
company.
fans are still behind him.
Yeah, that's even after that loss to Aiden English.
Yes.
There have been a number of great tag teams in the history of LBW, but there hasn't been one quite like us. When two stars who are only paired due to their interest in fighting others come together, you can sure as hell expect great things from them. There will be nothing but carnage wherever we go.
Well, that does not bode well for us.
No. God damn it, guys. We can't keep affording to fix things that are broken.
The only thing left that hasn't been broken is the ring.
Yeah, and please, God, leave the ring out of this. I mean, it's a brand new ring. That costs us a lot of money. Almost as much as our logo. We've had to repair ladders. We've had to repair chairs,
TVs.
television sets. So much. We can't afford to keep fixing things. And these two want to cause destruction and demolition. And they want us to approve them as a tag team. I mean,
I guess we'll talk about it.
we'll discuss it. Probably not on stream. That's something that needs to be happening behind the scenes. We don't have time for this. We have enough to worry about with Randy Marsh and Negan, Swag Bunny and Aiden English, and oh God, this is getting out of control. Who knows what's gonna happen next week and what's gonna happen at LBW Curtain Call.
Well,
And then after that, we've got the new gen. There's so much going on, and there's so much unpredictability that's just coming about from all these stars. I'm honestly scared. With these two going to be a tag team, that's got me anxious. I'm nervous, Lorraine and Kitty. What's to come of Bane and Hannibal Harvey as a team?
I guess we just have to wait and see.
I guess that's all we can do. I mean, we've already got the formation of Sam and Dean Winchester.
Yep.
And now we've got Bane and Hannibal Harvey. And who knows what else is here to come in LBW. I don't know. I don't know what this means for low budget wrestling, but I'm very worried about the future. I'm worried about the destruction these two men specifically will cause.
They've already been destructive enough.
Yeah, they tipped our production truck. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm worried about what they're gonna do to our talent. If they're gonna injure people. We have a pay-per-view coming up. We can't afford to have, all these discrepancies. We can't afford everything to be demolished. We can't afford people to be injured. We need people at tip-top pinnacle shape so that we can put on the greatest pay-per-view of all time. All right. Well, fans, this is probably one of the darkest moments here at Low Budget Wrestling. We've already seen the destruction that Hannibal Harvey can do, and now they want to form an official tag team. What are we going to do about this?
I think we're gonna have to sit down and discuss it with them like professionals.
God, I'm
We'll have Cod Dog there, it's fine.
I'm at a loss of words. I'm feeling anxious just thinking about this. But we have to move forward with the show, and we don't want this to ruin the vibe of this fantastic show. We've got plenty of action still to come. LBW, please send us money. We've got a triple threat, and for the first time ever, a steel cage match. We've got Andre the Raver, Low Budget Santa, and Son of Von Stott. Von Stott, a normal viewer here in the chat, who now has a son, perhaps? Or so this man claims. We haven't really had a lot of time to meet this guy, but...
No, he's kind of in and out.
He's, would you say he's...
Interesting?
Interesting.
Whiny.
Whiny, interesting. He wants so bad for his dad to pay attention to him. He's wearing a Yankees jersey. He's crazy. He's crazy. Has crazy daddy issues.
He's jealous of Meow Kimura.
Yeah, very jealous of Meow Kimura. Have you seen his tweets in all caps? I believe Meow Kimura has blocked him on Twitter.
He had to.
Yeah, I mean, the harassment was just out of this world. Speaking of out of this world, we've got Andre the Raver, a man who loves to party, loves to have fun, loves to dance. And we've also got Low Budget Santa, who's been on a bit of a winning streak the past few weeks.
And who is, the fans have been really taking a liking to him.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Low Budget Santa just he still doesn't seem to like the fans too much, but the fans have really taken a liking to Low Budget Santa. So we've got 3 of our popular stars having a triple threat steel cage match. We've got Andre the Raver, we've got Low Budget Santa, and Son of Von Stott. Triple threat rules in the steel cage.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have competitors locked inside steel. Don't go away. Caged like animals.
Chat, let us know who you think will win. Low Budget Santa, Andre the Raver, or Son of Von Stott in this triple threat steel cage action.
Who do you want to see win, Ern?
You know, I really, really like the winning streak that has come from Low Budget Santa. I mean, he went from being, I mean, I hate to word it like this, but like the biggest loser on the show. He got a very surprising win, and since then he's been skyrocketing. He's climbing the ranks.
He seems to be happier.
I think
I actually hear him humming in the back.
Really, like Christmas music?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Here comes
We
Low
have-
Budget Santa Claus. Here comes Low Budget Santa Claus. Right down the LBW ramp.
We have 2 votes for Santa and 1 for Andre the Raver.
All right, there we go. We've got the fans active in the chat. Andre the Raver, Budget Santa, popular amongst the votes. No votes for Son of Von Stott. He's a very
Nobody
strange.
believes in him, apparently.
No one believes in Son of Von Stott. Well, we haven't seen too much of him. He did win his debut match,
He did.
and he did put on a pretty great match too. But Son of Von Stott is just so whiny. I mean, did you see his Twitter handle?
Yeah.
It's something like "Daddy Love Me" or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Von Stott. Yeah,
I would steer clear of him if I was Von Stott.
I think I would too. He claims to be the son of Von Stott. Von Stott says he doesn't have a son.
It's been interesting.
It's something. He says he doesn't have a son, but I think to be a wise guy in the chat was cheering on and calling him son, but I think he's just poking the bear, to be honest with you. I don't know. We haven't really had a chance to talk with
Either of them, really.
yeah. It's
It's been dramatic. Our phones have been blowing up, so we just turned it on silent.
I have had
But you know what's not silent?
What's that?
Us, the crowd, and this match.
That's right. This is going to be a loud match full of personality and color and oh god damn it, just a bunch of fucking weirdos. Alright, on with the match. Low Budget Santa, Andre the Raver, and Son of Von Stott triple threat steel cage here at LBW Live on Twitch.tv. I'm still shooken up about that tag team announcement made earlier before this. But I gotta say, I'm feeling bubbly, as is Andre the Raver. Andre all night, that's right, Andre the Raver, play hard in the paint. This man ready to bring the excitement, to bring the good, positive, happy vibes that he normally brings. Andre the Raver, very popular with the crowd. He did an autograph signing this last weekend and did not charge anything. Oh wow, can we not do this camera shot? And he didn't charge anybody for the autographs. He did it for free.
And he did it for 12 hours straight.
12 hours. No tips, no money. He's just a happy guy. I believe this is Low Budget Santa making his way down the aisle. You see, he still has that grumpy side on the outside, but I think he's starting to come out of his shell. Maybe starting to find his Christmas spirit. I mean, we are getting closer to December.
Maybe that's why he's been so cranky. I mean, look, he's still snapping at children. But
He's snapping at children again. He looks like he's coming.
But then again, he was napping when we woke him up for this.
Yeah, and he fell asleep with a hot dog on his chest, and it took a minute to wash out the mustard, but looks like he did a pretty good job. Low Budget Santa, a very large man. Look at this. And you can see that steel cage hanging above the ring. These fans must be excited to see a steel cage, especially with 3 big stars like this.
Yes. I mean, every single one of these people are just loved by the fans. I mean, maybe not so much Son of Von Stott, but definitely Andre the Raver and Low Budget Santa.
That's
Von
right.
Stott hasn't had a chance to set his name in stone yet.
But I mean, this could be the shining moment Son of Von Stott needs. Maybe this could be the match that gets him the attention
Look how
from
hyped he is.
from his father. Look at that. This is a new entrance. Perhaps trying to find... Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Son of Von Stott.
Being awkward as usual.
Very, very strange man. Do you think that this could be the chance he needs to get the attention of his father?
Hopefully.
I mean, he claims to be the bastard son of Von Stott, undergoing the moniker Son of Von Stott, of course.
What is he doing?
I don't know. Look at this. He's climbing the guardrail. That takes
He has really great balance.
He has great balance. Son of Von Stott with that New York Yankees jersey, looking crazy as usual.
And again, pointing out that he's number 2 to Meow Kimura.
Meow Kimura, the grandson of Von Stott.
And my baby.
And your baby, of course. Son of Von Stott wants to be number 1 in the heart of Von Stott. Andre the Raver, pretty relaxed. Low Budget Santa, Son of Von Stott, preparing for this contest.
And these 3 are going to dance inside this unforgiving steel
Andre the
cage.
Raver.
The one who's most cruel, most barbaric, will win in there.
Oh, look at that!
Ooh, Andre almost got a decent hit on Low Budget Santa.
Can't wait to see how this thing unfolds.
Do you think Son of Von Stott bit off more than he could chew? With his size, getting in the ring with these 2?
That's very possible. Oh, look at that!
They're both very tall and full.
Oh, look at that splash! That's at least a 400-pound man. What's this?
Ooh,
Oh!
my goodness. Low Budget is not having it today.
Absolutely not, but
He
Son of
must have
Von
woke up
Stott.
on the wrong side of the bed.
Oh, look at that shoot
Got
punch!
laid out.
Absolutely, he did.
Seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first.
Oh!
This is great.
Ooh, he's got his foot cut. My bad, a little excited there.
Oh, you see his head falling down the turnbuckle pads.
Things have definitely turned for the worse for these 2.
I have to agree with you. Have you noticed there's like a Clash of the Titans, I guess you could say, between Andre the Raver and Low Budget Santa? Oh! Pummeling the top of the head of Son of Von Stott is Low Budget Santa as he throws him into the corner. Son of Von Stott getting out of that with the big boot. Andre the Raver back on his feet.
He's on the
Look at
defensive
that.
end. This is a dangerous
Oh,
spot
the
for him to
teamwork.
be here in this triple threat match. And
Jesus. This is a very interesting mix of personalities in this triple threat match, wouldn't you say, Larinia Kitty?
Oh, I definitely would.
We got Son of Vonstadt, Andre the Raver, and Low Budget Santa. Oh, he smashed him against the cage! I can't believe you missed that!
Well, Hot Dog was letting me know about this bone he found.
Ah, on his vacation?
Yes.
Interesting. Look at this.
Low Budget does seem to be a little cranky today.
That he does. Oh, look at that! I think our cameras couldn't keep up with that action, but that was a nice drop kick there by Son of Vonstadt.
Looked like Andre almost tripped a bit.
Oh, headbutt. Right there from
That
Andre.
has to hurt with that horn.
I agree. Do you think that could be used as a weapon?
I think it's like soft,
Oh, okay.
like plushy.
Oh, okay, so it's not like an actual... Oh, smashing his head!
No matter what though, it was not cushioned enough to help that.
This is true.
Vonstadt taunting, even though he's been beat up the worst.
Oh, wow, nice drop kick by a man of the size of Low Budget Santa.
He does really well for himself. Ooh, Andre probably wishes he didn't miss that kick.
Oh, look at that. Interruption there by Son of Vonstadt.
Low Budget getting double teamed.
But look at that, taking on both men.
Definitely
Oh.
making him look really good.
Absolutely. Noticing Son of Vonstadt rise to his feet, but nice counter there by Son of Vonstadt, stomping on the belly of Low Budget Santa.
That was definitely a solid stomp.
Oh, what's this? Oh,
Ooh, that had to hurt. Oh my god.
and here we go.
By the time any of these people are ready to leave
Ooh.
the cage, they're not going to be able to.
How are they going to be able to climb with all the damage they're taking? Nice suplex there. Ooh. What's this? Throwing his back to the mat as Low Budget Santa climbs to the second rope and... Oh! Tried to go for that backdrop. Look at they're both stomping down Low Budget Santa. Looks like Andre the Raver. Oh, look at that! How did he lift a man that size? Son of Vonstadt!
He works out a lot.
The inhumane strength. Look at this! Look at that! Andre the Raver go for the pin! The one! The two! Kick
Almost
out!
had it.
How did Son of Vonstadt kick out of that? With the man the size of Andre the Raver sitting on him. What's this? Look at this! Larinia Kitty! Low Budget Santa going after Andre the Raver, and they fall to the mat! That's at least 800. Look, they tried to sneak the win. Did you see that?
As if Santa wasn't going to see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Son of
He
Vonstadt
thought he was being slick.
He thought he was going to get away with
And
it,
he's
yeah.
paying for it.
That he is. Oh, look at this! DDT by Son of Vonstadt, dropping Low Budget Santa to the mat. Also bringing down Andre the Raver. Look at this! Son of Vonstadt starting to climb the cage.
Do you think he'll make it out?
I don't know if these two men can get to their feet in time. Look, he's already at the top!
Could he win this?
He's already over the cage!
And they're not paying attention. What a shocking development here.
Oh my god, Son of Vonstadt!
They're still not paying attention. There must
oh.
be an issue between those two.
I mean, it could be they're both big guys. Maybe they want to be the big dog of this
But they missed
company.
the underdog coming out with the win.
Yeah,
Focus, focus, focus is what gets you your wins here at LBW.
that's right. Look at this. We have footage here of another camera angle. Look at Son of Vonstadt exiting the ring. As you can see a little bit in the corner, Low Budget Santa bringing the pain to Andre the Raver. As you can see Andre laying there.
Maybe that's where his size plays into his win. They were so focused on each other trying to take down the big dog, and he snuck out. I mean, he's not easy to see. He kind of blends in with the cage.
That's a good point. Well, this makes Son of Vonstadt 2-0. Vonstadt has got to put this on notice. Perhaps he will reach out to his son. That's to be determined, though. The fans have rated this a great match. The unexpected victory by Son of Vonstadt. Not the most popular man walking into the match, but walking out victorious.
No matter what.
Or should I say climbing out.
Yes.
Alright, let's move on to the next match. This is a very stacked show. We hope everyone in the chat and the audience is really enjoying tonight's episode.
I know I am.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Oh,
Looks like-
here's Low Budget Santa out to tell us some more information.
It looks like he's got something to say.
Hmm.
I mean, he didn't win the match. Maybe he will address the loss. Maybe.
Possibly.
I mean, he did come out to, more cheers than usual. Even though he's kind of a grouchy pants, he walked out and he's getting a more positive reaction from the fans. Maybe he's got something to say about that. Maybe he's got something to say about losing the cage match.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I don't think we've ever heard Low Budget Santa speak, have we?
I'll have to get back to you on that.
Yeah, I don't really remember, but I mean, he's gonna speak now. We're bringing up the steel cage right now. We're just waiting for that to be set up, and maybe he's trying to gather his words. Right now he's walking up and down the ramp, trying to gather his thoughts. When he's ready, perhaps he'll walk down the ramp into the ring. Right now he's just walking, pacing up the ramp. Who knows? What could Low Budget Santa have to say? And
Let's find out.
him and Andre the Raver just lost in the cage to Son of Von Stad of all people. I mean,
That's humiliating.
he could be upset about that. Maybe, I mean, even after the loss, the fans are still chanting for Low Budget Santa. Perhaps he's gonna address that. Let's find out. And chat, as always, our microphones are not the best quality, so I will read to you what Low Budget Santa is gonna say, or what he's saying.
Miyakimura just sneezed.
Bless you, Miyakimura. Low Budget Santa getting back into the ring after that loss in that triple threat cage match.
He already looks pretty refreshed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't have to climb the cage.
Yeah. He didn't have to work out too much.
That's true.
A fan favorite.
Even though I've certainly given you all plenty of reasons to hate me,
Like
the
being Swag
reactions
Bunny.
I get, the reactions I get when I come out here always surprise me. Well, how about I surprise you guys for a change? Oh, that's a very jolly St. Nicholas thing to say.
Yeah, but how can he surprise us?
I
Beating up
suppose.
Swag Bunny more?
I don't know. I mean, that was weeks ago. Perhaps he's beyond that. Let's see what he has to say. You know how sometimes you hear an old song and suddenly you realize you've been mishearing the lyrics?
I hate that.
Me too. All these years, you thought they were saying one thing, but it's actually something completely different. Well, I had that kind of moment here in Low Budget Wrestling. I thought it was one way, but it's another, isn't it? Wow.
I wonder what he's getting at.
Yeah, I have no idea, but he's making sense. Everything I've done so far in LBW, I did because I'm passionate about this business. Because I let my emotions get the better of me. Now though, I have my head on straight. I know where it went wrong, and I'm setting out. Wow.
What a huge change of heart for Low Budget Santa.
Low Budget Santa coming into this company very grouchy and sloppy. And you notice his attire has changed a little bit.
It's a little cleaner.
Yeah, it's a little cleaner than what you used to wrestle in. I want to try being your friend, your hero, someone you can all look up to. When you see me, I want you to imagine a montage of our future together. You and me building sandcastles, swinging on swings, doing all the best buddy things. No? Too much?
Yeah, just a bit.
I think he got a little carried away. But he's laughing about it. He's laughing that off. He's not having his feelings hurt. He's not showing that angry grimace that he normally shows and
Everybody
displays.
loves his wording right now.
Yeah. So if you don't want to cheer for me the next time I come out here, that's okay. You have every right to voice your opinion. All I can say is that I will do everything to make you guys proud. Thank you for understanding. Wow.
What a huge difference.
Absolutely. He's embracing the cheers from the crowd.
Maybe he won't growl at that child next time.
Maybe not. Wow.
Maybe that loss to Son of Von Stott really,
Humbled him.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe so.
would humble me.
Wow. Look, he's smiling as he leaves the
Aw.
ring. Low Budget Santa, perhaps here to stay. Hopefully we will see Low Budget Santa return.
Before the pay-per-view.
That would be nice. And hopefully also we'll see him return in the new gen.
That would be nice, especially if he keeps up this nice attitude.
Oh yeah, I mean, he said he wants to be a hero. sounds like he's here to stay. Perhaps he will renew his contract. As of right now, we have no guarantees of any contracts being renewed. As that comes clear, we will let you know. Next up, we've got IRS taking on George Washington in a no-holds-barred. As some of you may recall, there was a trash-talking session earlier where George Washington called out IRS, and as much as not many of us want to admit, IRS absolutely put Washington in his place.
He did.
IRS really brought the hammer down on Washington. But will he bring the sledgehammer down on him in this no-holds-barred contest where weapons are illegal?
I don't know. George Washington fight just dirty.
Yeah.
We saw it in that four-way match.
Yeah, that's right.
That was pretty nasty.
That was a very nasty, intense match. But IRS is no stranger to fighting dirty either.
That is very true.
IRS has been really...
Douchey.
I was thinking ruthless, but yeah, I mean, that's also a fitting word. Some people would call him that. I don't know. IRS is very confident in his ability, in the way he carries himself, the way he speaks, the way he performs in that ring.
Everything he does.
Everything he does, lives, breathes, he does with absolute arrogance and confidence. And I have to admit, he has backed up every claim.
He has.
I mean, not very liked. He's currently at odds with Swag Bunny. Swag Bunny and IRS, notably in a feud as we speak. However, IRS not showing too much concern with Swag Bunny. He's here to hurt people.
It's like he takes them on individually, one opponent at a time.
Yeah, he's very focused. IRS claims that everyone in low-budget wrestling works for low-budget wrestling because they're poor, because they cheat on their taxes, because they're scum, they're liars, and he wants to expose everybody. And it looks like right now he wants to expose George Washington. But maybe he wants to expose blood all over that forehead. He might have a different idea of how to expose George Washington.
I guess we just have to find out.
Yeah. George Washington may have bit off more than he can chew, which I imagine with those teeth of his wasn't easy to do. But IRS is not someone I would recommend calling out. What's your take on that?
I mean, calling out IRS, he got immediately verbally smacked across the mat. The only one that's been able to keep up with IRS has been Swag Bunny.
That's true, and that was also in an undocumented match.
So that doesn't even go on the books.
That's right, it's not on record, but, I mean, technically he did lose that TLC match to Swag Bunny. IRS has made statement that he will get his revenge on Swag Bunny. Win? Probably not tonight. He's a little focused with George Washington, as George Washington tries to really put on a good show here at Washington, D.C. But for now, we've got IRS making his way to the ring.
We know how much Radiant Flower just loves IRS.
That's right.
Making his way to the ring from Wall Street, weighing in at 248
From Wall Street.
pounds.
How pompous.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up, ready to go.
Oh, look at that. Just making fun of the crowd.
Radiant's booing him in the chat.
Radiant Flower, a usual in our chat here at LBW here on Twitch. Very much not a fan of Erwin R. Shyster, IRS. Much prefers his enemy in Swag Bunny.
Yep.
Swag Bunny will not be a part of this contest. But you know, George Washington better watch his back, because sooner or later, everyone pays IRS. Not even death excuses you from paying your taxes. And I think IRS is looking to make George Washington pay. George Washington, though, however, very popular with the crowd. Very positive, very well liked. Maybe the momentum and the cheer from the crowd could lead him to the victory he's looking to find. A huge crowd favorite here at Washington, D.C.
Look, they're all cheering with him.
That's right. George Washington with the yes chants. Everyone following in his lead. Following his lead, following in his footsteps.
They definitely get his point.
Yes, they do. That was great.
It's fair to say that the athleticism on display in this match will be unlike
The first president of the United States
quite some time.
looking to bring victory here in Washington, D.C. at the expense of IRS.
One opponent at a time.
That's right.
One.
One.
See? More ones.
Look at IRS just looking at the crowd with a disgusted look on his face. He's turning his back to them. Absolutely repulsed that
George has a new fan from a Fruit Monkey Ninja.
Oh, very nice. George Washington has a fan, a new viewer here on twitch.tv/Undertaker's Urn as we host Low Budget Wrestling. No Holds Barred IRS takes on George Washington in this brawl that's bound to get bloody. Look at that. That pompous ass, that is IRS.
Oh, he almost hit Japanese ref.
Wouldn't be the first time Japanese ref has taken a beating, which is not necessarily something to be proud of.
But at least he keeps coming back.
Yeah, he's tougher than probably Son of Onstadt. Look at that. Looks like George Washington was catching on to the antics of IRS. IRS still one step ahead of Washington now.
Ooh.
IRS getting out of there.
Hey, there's my hat.
There's your hat. What's IRS doing?
Causing trouble? Trying to provoke him, maybe? Get on his nerves, make him waste his energy?
Look, he just knocked over Japanese ref and didn't even notice.
He did that
Oh!
so slick, and he hit my hat.
Look at this. Do you think so far in this matchup that IRS has been outsmarting Washington?
I would have to say so, yeah. George is just playing into every single thing he's been doing.
So far, that's definitely
Oh
true.
my god.
Knocking him down. Oh, look at that! Diving elbow drop to the back of the head of Washington.
Definitely gonna cause a headache.
It's hard to argue that. Look at IRS just taunting him and just smiling over there.
He must be pretty proud of himself.
Yeah, I think he is. I don't think Washington sees that chair.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
look, I guess he did!
He swerved him so well.
Wow, that was a beautiful counter there by Washington, but back on offense is IRS.
He takes it back so quickly, the momentum.
Washington?
No,
IRS?
IRS.
IRS has so much awareness.
Is he allowed to use these?
It is
Cheers?
no holds barred.
Oh, okay. Guess I missed that in the memo card.
What's IRS got planned here? Oh,
He's
he
gonna hurt himself on a chair.
I think he tried to jump farther, but just didn't have.
Well, that's what you get for fighting in a suit with suspenders.
Yeah.
Like, your limit's gonna be a little decreased.
Do you think that he thought that he was going to jump farther, or do you think that he slipped near the end?
With those shoes, he probably slipped. He would have had it. But...
Oh man, I think he must have misjudged how far he could jump. Maybe.
Ooh, he just tripped George, and his head bashed right into the desk.
The drop toe hold there. Oh, look at that taunting. The crowd is absolutely booing Erwin R. Shyster, IRS.
George is having trouble even getting to his feet.
IRS just hiding behind that turnbuckle with the sledgehammer. I don't think Washington knows about it. Oh, look at that. He just barely got out of the ring just to get mauled with that sledgehammer.
Ooh, that was in a not-so-friendly place.
Oh my god!
What did Japanese ref do?
Maybe Japanese ref owes him money. Did you see that taunt he just did?
That's just sad.
Look, he's just staring down at
That's his ankle, you bully.
IR. Why is IRS doing this? Oh, look at Washington trying to come for the save. IRS getting out of there.
Oh my gosh, George has the sledgehammer.
Oh, what is IRS doing? Oh, right to the
Right in the
butthole! Oh, look at his neck, the way that
That
landed.
had to hurt. Ooh. These two are not playing around.
Oh, look at that! Do you think IRS has finally met his match?
Possibly. I mean, these two are just really well
Oh.
balanced.
They are. I don't think IRS is taking this so lightly anymore. I think he's starting to realize Washington is not as dumb as he thought. What do you think?
I think he's starting to realize, but I mean...
Oh!
He busted him open, broke his nose.
With that punch right to the nose.
See, as equal of a fight as this is, IRS hasn't been taking many hits.
That's true.
George has just been really good at prolonging his pain.
Ooh, right to the groin there.
Careful, last time
Oh!
George was busted open, he went crazy.
That's true. Some men go crazy at the sight of their own blood.
I guess you could say they see red.
I guess you could. I guess you could. This is no holds barred. The referee can do nothing about them using weapons or using the environment
Ooh,
to their advantage. Look at that. What's
didn't
our...
even move the monitors.
Nope, not even a little. What's this? IRS. No, onto that monitor? Oh my god! That could kill a man.
He's definitely gonna have to see a chiropractor. What are you doing with that chair? Oh, that almost hit his face.
That did. How is George able... Oh no, look at this! Onto the monitor? Oh, George is a good humanitarian. Even with weapons legal, he decided not to drop IRS onto that monitor. Even though IRS just dropped George on his head onto that monitor. George Washington could be competing with a broken neck right now. We don't have doctors nearby to check this.
Yeah, we can't afford them.
What is... Oh, Washington coming in for the save. Oh.
Have a good night, Fruit Monkey Ninja.
Yes, thank you for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed the show.
But he said he loved it.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that. Why is IRS targeting Japanese crowd? What is people's obsession with attacking Japan? What do they expect to gain?
Maybe it's because he's foreign?
Who knows? Look at that drop kick there. IRS is just a bully. Wouldn't you agree?
I would.
Speaking of bullies, what's he doing here?
Gosh.
He
No,
can't.
no.
Oh my god, snapping the leg, the ankle of Washington.
And he's just trying to get the crowd pissed off, I guess. He's feeding off their anger.
What kind of bastard does that? A
The
bastard, I
one that
guess.
bullies a cat got what to.
Guess so. Washington, absolutely bloodied. Is it possible for Washington to get back in at this?
I think it's a little late.
You think so? Oh, do you
Oh.
see that? That top turnbuckle pad was taken off. You can see the metal ring exposed up there.
And you know that hit his spine dead center.
Yeah. And after that landing he took on that announce table that was demolished. Oh, look at that! Nice. Club to the back of the head by Washington.
Looks like George is starting to lose his temper a bit. Picking up a chair, running.
What?
He shoved Ref out of the way.
He no longer cares about morality. Look at IRS just walking away. He's just pleading, asking George to put the chair down. IRS looks terrified.
I would too if that man was coming at me looking like that with a chair.
Washington stalking his prey. IRS. Well, we've got the spotlight over on IRS and George Washington, so you can see this action no matter where they are. Look at this. Washington not letting up.
Oh, that quickly turned on IRS.
IRS tried to do a sneak attack on Washington, but Washington was ready for it. He was not the first president for nothing, ladies and gentlemen.
He just got put back in his place by IRS, who's continuing to prove his point. Oh my god.
The disrespect as he just threw that chair on his face. IRS just waiting for Washington to rise to his feet. They're bringing this fight backstage, and Washington right behind
We
on
need
the
to
trail.
make this illegal.
We might
Last
have to.
time this
at some
happened,
point.
it did not go well.
Right, you are. Oh, look at this, taking him down.
When he gets going,
Oh, kneeing him.
a few better. How will these guys do with themselves?
No, not the TV. I hope Radiant Flower isn't seeing this right now.
Wow. Wow.
She
Oh!
This could be over
My
quick.
God!
It's
Now he's just.
almost funny.
Oh,
Oh, his body has to be. And again, he gets struck with that
Jesus
object.
Christ, that's at least a $300 TV.
Why do we keep buying them?
I don't know.
Another shot.
Listen, I don't know. Oh, look at that. He was not ready for that.
Look at those LVW stickers on our trunks.
That's right.
If you squint really hard, you can see it.
Oh my God. Look at this. He's got the claw right over the face
Oh my god.
of IRS. IRS tapping out, but this is not false count anywhere, so the match continues. If it were false count anywhere, Washington would have won that match.
Now, does it have to be in the
Oh,
ring?
look at that! He knocked over Japanese ref. Sorry to cut you up, partner.
You're good.
Did you see that?
I did.
He threw IRS over into the trash can.
Do you
knocked
think that
over-
was an accident?
I don't.
Do you think ref just got in the way?
That's very pod. Look at this spinning punch!
And now
IRS!
Iris is busted open.
Oh my God! Both these men wearing that crimson mask. Look at that, trying to attack him with the television set. Oh, right to the face!
Corner. Why would
What?
you use the corner?
Perhaps it's the hardest part of the television. Maybe it'll cause the most damage. Oh, throwing him into the wall, into that trash can. I think Washington has snapped. Oh, right on the legs of IRS.
Each of these competitors is looking for the
Look at this. Throwing him into the locker room backstage.
George has definitely had enough.
Do you think IRS brought the fight back here so that he wouldn't have to worry about being pinned?
That's very possible. I mean, he likes to cheat.
Oh,
We've
what-
seen that. What
Oh
are
my
you doing?
God, what is this?
Oh.
Power bomb. Oh no, he's going for that submission hold.
But does he not realize it doesn't count?
He may just be trying to, you know,
Hurt him?
yeah.
This far, it's been so physical. You're right about that, Cole.
My
This is
goodness.
permanent.
Well, Washington getting out of this quickly, but look, he's hurting. He's
His back
holding.
definitely hurts.
This match has taken so much out of this guy.
Hey, there's my duffel bag.
There you go. That normally you keep your hat in.
Yes, that's my hat
Believe
bag.
everything that's
Hat bag.
transpired. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Chair shot.
that's still going across the ankle.
Do you think maybe he's trying to get a point to George? Like, just sit down.
Just stay down. Yeah, perhaps so.
Maybe that's why he keeps giving him cheers? Sit down.
You might be onto something.
What are you doing, Ref?
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so
We've got an up and rising star back there being interviewed, but looks like they're getting out of here. Looks like IRS was gonna go attack him. IRS,
Losing his mind? Going off on everyone?
perhaps
Maybe he had
so.
too much sugar today.
I don't think IRS has any friends.
I don't think so. Would you want to be friends with him?
Um,
Oh my god.
that chair shot right to the head. What's going on here? Oh, he slammed him into the wall.
This has been an all-out war. I can't believe everything that's transpired.
Both
thus
these
far.
men
It's been so
busted open.
physical. You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out.
Throwing-
Looks like George is just knocked out.
I don't know how much.
And he could be.
able to go.
You think he's gonna get back up?
At some point, most likely, but
Oh, he's starting to stir. Oh, there he goes.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
looks like IRS just wanted a chair, even though there was one outside the door.
This has been an all-out war. He's
Oh, whoa, looked like Washington got out of the way.
But not fast enough for the second one, right in the knee.
It's been so.
Oh, there
And
we
the
go.
back.
Knocking him to the ground.
This has been
Every chair I think we own has blood on it right now.
quite like this guy.
We'll have to replace it again.
Oh, we'll just do some comment and clean it
Yeah, seems safe.
up. Hammer out the dents.
I like your thinking.
Much more damage one person could take.
What's IRS gonna do here to George Washington? He's setting him up for a suplex.
This looks really painful.
Oh my God!
Oh.
He put him through a table.
Now see, that's what Swag Bunny needed to do earlier.
Unfortunately, that's what happened to Swag Bunny.
It's going to get ugly. This has just been pandemonium.
IRS looking back at George Washington and now leaving through that door. Washington running right after him.
Bigfoot says, "Darn you, IRS man." Welcome, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot joins the chat. We appreciate you. Not quite at the main event, but we are almost there. IRS taking on George Washington.
Action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen.
Look at these strikes. And that kick, only to be countered by Washington.
Well, in these head-to-head matchups,
And he's throwing him.
rely on but yourself.
But, and he catches him before he gets too
Looked like
far
he was
away.
stumbling over there.
Well, regardless,
Yeah, I imagine it's really hard to see and
another great W.
all that good stuff. They're just throwing him on the ground. Utter disrespect.
And now he's running away again.
He's really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
He looks a little confused, probably from that head wound.
I imagine both these men are rocking concussions. IRS going back to the ring. Remember, this match has to be finished in the ring.
Now, what would you do if you were George? Would you just try and finish it now?
It's been so
I think one good shot with a weapon and this would be over.
Do you think George has a chance?
I
He's
mean,
been taking a beating verbally and now physically.
That's true, but he has gotten quite a few shots in on IRS, so I suppose anything really is possible. Oh my
That
god!
doesn't look promising.
It does not.
Dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
I mean, if I got hit with steel steps, I'd be down.
It's very likely, yes.
Like we're gonna see
Yes, it is.
the pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
Oh
Oh!
my god, that was his knee.
He just dropped it on his
Do
leg.
this outside the ring. Well, I
Who
don't
knew
blame
steps
him.
were so bouncy?
I think George
IRS is
Washington.
letting America have it, says Bigfoot.
IRS
Another
Given the
amazing
business.
singles contest
given the
featuring
business
some
indeed
entertainment.
to George Washington, taking him down. What's IRS got in mind here? Okay.
With the axe handle. Man, that one
That axe handle there from IRS. And there he goes with that forearm drop. Look at that, he's looking dazed. The blood probably getting into his eyes.
I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. And he dodges that one. He's
Oh, look at that Enziguri. Kick to the back of the head of Washington.
It
Who?
looked like his face hit the rope.
Look at this. There's absolutely
Oh, look at that.
this attack.
IRS just stalking his opponent. What's IRS got in mind here? Japanese ref checking on Washington. This could be it here. Oh my god, he just ripped his head off.
He flipped him around.
Yeah, he did. Can the taxman get the win? 1, 2, 3.
And he does.
The rich.
Sad day in America.
Very sad day. Here at Washington, D.C., George Washington falls victim to the
Twice.
taxman. Yeah, exactly. Twice. Verbally got owned and then just got decapitated with that lariat. The very rich IRS is just dismantled the first president of the United States.
Here's your winner.
Now he taunts to the crowd. Look at that.
And there's your
He says everyone pays IRS at some point.
couple of hosses going
What's
And it
IRS?
looked like George just paid the heaviest price.
What is that?
gentlemen.
Lorena, what is that in his hand?
Looks like $1.
It's a dollar bill.
Was-
He's,
okay,
he's
that's
just,
nice. You have $1.
And he's just I think he's flaunting his riches. What? Oh my god! He just shoved that down the gullet of George Washington, and he continues to taunt and says how great he is. This match has been rated one of the greatest of all time. IRS absolutely clotheslining the head of Washington off his neck,
And
going
then shoved money.
down his throat.
That's just...
What does that symbolize? Is that just him being a dick? Is it like, I'm rich and here, this is petty money, choke on it?
Maybe pay your taxes with this saliva dollar?
Saliva. I will be impressed if that's in the dictionary. IRS just decapitating Washington and shoving that dollar bill down his throat. I perhaps a signature taunt? Maybe just like a branding, perhaps?
Possibly. We
Wow.
haven't seen enough from him. That's his first time doing that.
Yeah,
here.
that's definitely new. Chat, what do you think of that move by IRS shoving the dollar bill down the throat of Washington? here at Washington, D.C. The disrespect continues to radiate from IRS. First, he attacks Swag Bunny with a Singapore cane during that tribute match
To Allie.
to Allie, the cat, and then he shoves $1 down the throat of George Washington. Which,
He's appalling.
isn't George Washington on the dollar bill?
Hmm.
Oh my god, the disrespect.
I guess maybe he was saying you choked.
Ah, there you go. That could be what that means. Choke on your money because you're gonna pay me when it's time for tax returns.
David.
That's right, he shoved a Washington and a Washington.
Well, it must be very clean then.
Indeed. Washington. Alright, well, once again, IRS victorious, dominant. This man continues to climb the ranks here at Low Budget Wrestling. Who knows what's next from this guy?
Well, who's next for us?
Let's find out. Let's go on to our next match. Let's see what we've got in store for you in the chat and you fans all around the internet.
Well,
Iron-
hello, Iron Patriot.
That's right. Last week we saw Iron Patriot choke the life out of Andre the Raver.
It was pretty nasty.
He had him in that chokehold, taking the 7+ foot tall Andre the Raver off his feet in that modified bear hug
It was
submission.
very interesting.
He choked out Andre the Raver, forcing him to submit by tapping out, and then Iron Patriot just tossed him to the floor and victoriously standing above the unconscious body of Andre the Raver. Speaking of Andre the Raver, he also lost tonight in the triple threat with Low Budget Santa and Son of Vonstad.
And then Low Budget Santa turned face.
That's right. Low Budget Santa, after,
Being cranky.
after being cranky and losing the triple threat, embraced the cheering that he's been getting from the crowd despite his bad attitude. And I think he finally accepted their chance for him, and he said, I want to be the best I can be. I want to be a hero. And for those that don't want to cheer me, I understand. You have the right to voice your opinion. What a classy guy.
Very classy.
Perhaps he could bury the hatchet with Swag Bunny soon.
That'd be nice.
They seem to be on the same page. Perhaps those two in Myakamura could go out for coffee at Starbucks sometime.
I bet they would all love that.
I agree. Now let's see if we're going to agree with whatever Iron Patriot has to say. We don't know what he wants to talk about, but he says he wants to talk. Perhaps he wants to gloat about his win over the debuting Andre the Raver last week.
Possibly.
Also his debut. So far, Iron Patriot is 1-0 with a submission victory. Submission victories are very, very difficult to get. You have to force your opponent to the very end of their pain tolerance where they literally submit to you. So what's Iron Patriot have to say now?
I love how shiny he is.
He's very shiny. He could blind someone. You guys have known me long and knowing trouble and LBW are synonyms. Isn't that the truth? And it's only a matter of time before it turns its eye on me. So tonight, I've come out here to make a statement. Wow. Only one.
I mean, you found trouble because you choked a guy.
Choked out a giant. A giant.
A fan favorite.
I could stand out here and tell you everything, and LBW is awesome right now, but I don't want to lie to the LBW fans. That's a job for the authority.
Whoa, buddy.
The truth is, things around here haven't been great, and I'm going to do something about it.
Yeah?
I had no idea that Iron Patriot had an issue with Lorena Kitty and myself.
He's had one episode.
You had one match and you won. Why does everyone have a problem with us?
What did we do?
We give everyone opportunities and then they have an issue with us.
And then we don't pay them all.
Well, they knew that when they signed up. I've not only come out here to tell you how great I am, I'm here to prove it. That being said, I challenge anyone in the locker room to come down here and see if they have what it takes to keep up with me in the ring. Very cocky for a man who's only won one match. I mean, yes, he did choke out Andre the Raver in both their debuts, but that's one match. Look at the
Looks so
posture.
nonchalant.
Oh my god.
It's a little too comfortable for me.
Is he perhaps laying down the gauntlet? Right now? Does he want a match right now, or is he just talking for the future? Every time I step in this ring, I do so representing each and every one of you out there who buy a ticket to see what we do. And with your continued support, I'll continue fighting for you and taking on all challenges. Alright, changing his tone a little bit. Before he seemed
It's
to...
nice to finally see.
he came off a little cocky at first, but now he seems like he's a fighter for the fans. Iron Patriot having a bit of a tweener vibe to him. I guess it just depends on how you take him. I have a hunch that what I've said here tonight isn't going to go over well with the boys in the back.
You don't say.
Unfortunately, that's the nature of competition here in LBW. In order to get noticed, you need to make a few waves, and it looks like I just started one serious storm. Wow, Iron Patriot really laying down the law.
I definitely can say he's not one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, he just insulted us. He just called us liars. When have we lied?
I mean, I can't even think of one.
Wow.
We're only 4 episodes in.
I know, like, what is he even getting at? Wow. Well, perhaps we'll see if he is going to be with us in the new gen. With his attitude, we may not have room for Iron Patriot.
Maybe his suit costs too much.
That's right. Maybe
We
he's
can't afford repairs.
maybe he's too much for liability. Who knows? But if he wants any chance of re-signing with us, he better change his attitude. LBW. And our main event, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Enzo Amore, Big Cass with manager in their corner, Carmella DeVille, taking on the Biker Taker and the Human Spider, who is debuting tonight in tag team action.
Alright, let's check it out.
Now, just to catch up anyone who's not up to date, Big Cass was brought into LBW as the bodyguard and ally of Enzo Amore, and it appears that Carmella DeVille is aligning herself with these two men. And
What do you think that says about Cass?
What do you mean?
I mean, someone like Carmella DeVille.
Well, let's see. Enzo Amore is very cocky and full of himself and loves to ridicule the legend of the Biker Taker. Big Cass is a big bully. He likes to kick anyone down.
So do you think she fits in just fine?
She's got that selfish attitude just like they do. Perhaps
What about the other side?
Biker Taker is getting up there in age. He's a legend.
Do you think he's taking the Human Spider under his wing?
That remains to be seen. We know that Enzo and Cass asked for a tag team match, and they said Biker Taker better find a partner. It's going to be a handicap 2-on-1 match.
That's not okay.
And we don't know the full story, but we know that somewhere along the line, the Human Spider and Biker Taker spoke backstage. They asked us if they could be a part of the match tonight, and of course we agreed.
The Human Spider is such a sweetheart.
Human Spider is a very nice guy. He was in the Rumble, which unfortunately was cut short due to Bane and Hannibal Harvey. But the Human Spider, very well liked backstage, very, very good young man. And he wants a chance to shine. And who are we to deny him of that? Besides that we're big lying authorities.
Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
Bully.
Right? However, we want to give Human Spider a chance to shine. If he really wants to step in the ring with Enzo Amore, the $1 Million champion, and Big Cass, then who are we to deny that we are the land of opportunity? We want to give opportunity to any and everyone. Even someone like Iron Patriot, who we let face Andre the Braver last week. And yet, which we will have to discuss with him off the show. What's wrong?
It's taken a while for them to come out.
Well, I mean, they have to get back. They're backstage and they're focused. They're getting prepared. You know, you can't just rush into matches, unfortunately. And luckily, Twitch has been very understanding of the time slots. So, without any further ado, I believe we're ready, Lorena Kitty. We've got Enzo and Cass with Carmella DeVille in their corner taking on the Human Spider and the Biker Taker. And just to recap, Biker Taker is the #1 contender to Enzo Amore's $1 Million Championship, which will be defended at LBW Curtain Call. Human Spider making his tag team match debut. Big Cass.
I'm guessing you want Enzo and Cass to win?
You know, I don't think I care too much for their attitude. I mean, I can't deny them of their skill. But I must say that they are very popular and they're very good at their craft. So who knows? You know? LBW, please send us money. We're back from commercial break. We're ready to begin this tag team main event.
Woo!
Who are you pulling for?
The Human Spider is such a sweetheart. Like, he'll bring me a random monster. So, of course I'm gonna, vote for him.
Yeah, there you go. Very sweet guy.
And I mean, with that fashion sense, who could vote for him?
Fair point.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide star, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing? WWE's finest, squaring off.
The realest guys in the room, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, being followed by Carmella DeVille down to the ring.
I still gotta say, I love her outfit.
Her outfit looks beautiful, as does her new hairstyle. And the coloring and everything. She looks great.
She does.
What do you think the odds are of these men coming into the new generation with us?
I think it's pretty good.
Tonight, we have one word to describe it, and I'm gonna spell it out for you.
Oh my. Here at LBW, we don't care if you can spell.
We just want you to be able to compete. In fact, most people can't speak at all. They just steal lines and stumble over words
Stan.
and ramble. Stan Marsh. Enzo and Cass. Oh, that's the gong of the Biker Taker.
And their opponents first. From Death Valley,
That's a sweet headband, Lurnia Kitty.
It is.
the Dominator.
It sure is badass.
Indeed.
Something's gotta give. I think it's fair to say
I thought he was gonna run over Carmella for a second.
That'd be a shame.
anything we've seen in quite some time.
The Biker Taker really getting up there in the age, and he's a legend in this sport.
He is.
And I think he wants to end his career helping out a small company like LBW, really get some notoriety on our side.
And small wrestlers like the Human Spider.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to build for the future, whether he's a part of it or not. He's still in pretty good shape for his age.
Him and that, headband.
I know it. It's something, you know. And here comes his tag team partner.
We got cheering for a Biker Taker in the chat.
Very nice.
From Queens, New York. weighing
Oh,
in
look, he's trying.
He looks a little nervous.
Peter
This is the main event. And that's a lot
This
of
is his
pressure.
first main event.
This young man is main eventing. Most people won't live to main event LBW.
Game face, so beating him tonight is not going to be easy. It's never easy.
I'm sure they're really heartbroken over that.
Yeah. I mean, perhaps if he puts on a good showing and is popular enough, perhaps the Human Spider can find
Grow.
he can grow, that's right, and become a better wrestler and maybe even work his way into the new gen.
That would be nice to see.
That would. But let's see
I
what
know
he's
he
got.
does go to school, so.
That might be hard for him to find the time. I mean, he is trying to go to college, and rumor has it he works for a paper company, but we don't know.
Yeah.
He does
Something about his family he's taking care of.
I don't know, something
Whatever.
works for the newspaper. I don't know. But you know what I do know? This match is ready. Underway.
This tag team match is so violent.
Oh, look at that. Enzo Amore is a coward.
Immediately swapped out.
As soon-
And Biker Taker is down in one punch.
As soon as Biker Taker approached Enzo, he immediately went to Big Cass. Do you think that was him hiding from Biker Taker?
Possibly, I mean, they fought at that one event.
Oh!
That was.
What the? Oh, he tried to... Human Spider, just a little bit unorganized, but trying to...
At least he's trying.
He tried to attack Cass as Cass tried to attack him before that.
Colin Cassidy's build reminds me a
You think Big Cass is frustrated early on in this match?
Well, yeah, he had some teenager flail at him. I'd be upset too.
That's fair. Oh, right into the steel steps.
Ooh, he hit Carmella.
Carmella just staring down the Biker Taker, though. Oh, what? Oh, look at Biker Taker looks upset.
Definitely think he's frustrated.
Uh-oh.
Cass,
Biker
why?
Taker trying to avenge the human spider.
But he was not able to do it.
I think he got lured in by Big Cass.
Seems like the crowd's cheering for Enzo and Cass.
You know, despite the partnership, I think people really do like Big Cass. Oh, look at that!
Ooh,
That landing on the ropes. What could this possibly mean? Oh, what's the Biker Taker got in mind? Oh, look
that
at
just
that.
looked very uncomfortable.
That's at least 300 pounds just going onto the upper back of Big Cass. Oh, driving his knee to the back.
See, and here's what's bad about Enzo. He's letting Cass take all the damage and do all the damage. Then he comes out and claims the win every time.
You don't think that's just by chance, you think that's the strategy of
I think
Enzo
that's the
Amore?
strategy.
Wow. So would you say that he's taking advantage of Big Cass?
I do. I would definitely say that he is.
You think Big Cass is aware of this? Human Spider getting his chance.
I don't know. Cass seems to really care about Enzo. He
True.
could be playing up on it, how he feels. That's his best friend.
That's a good point, as he knees the Human Spider right in the face. Enzo Amore clapping at the ringside there.
Carmella definitely cheering on her newfound team.
Oh, what's this? Look at this teamwork!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's a flying Enzo Amore!
That poor kid could not fight that off. And he's dancing.
The disrespect from Enzo Amore.
This is how he humiliated Biker Taker.
I believe the Human Spider is only like 19 of age, isn't he? He's
Yeah,
very young.
Very young man.
Not even in his 20s, as far as I know.
I don't think he knows his age anymore.
You know, did you see Enzo Amore just spearing the...
And now he's still taunting.
Look at that, Enzo just baiting in the Human Spider. Human Spider with that left hand. Oh, Enzo getting out of that. And German suplex.
Now, do you think as the Human Spider grows as a wrestler, do you think he could eventually face Enzo and be able to keep up with his speed?
And it's very possible. The Human Spider is young and very agile. I think he just needs to really build his confidence if he wants to be on this level. I think Biker Taker is a real hero for letting this young man... Oh!
Yeah, he's just getting demolished. It's so sad. Human Spider, move!
Oh, look at that splash there by Enzo Amore. Is he taunting?
He's shuffling.
Look at Biker Taker, just looks
He wants
absolutely...
to attack him so bad.
Oh!
That was a cheap shot.
Look at that, Enzo Amore. Oh, look at this! Human Spider!
Finally getting a hit in after almost a minute and a half of being demolished.
Oh my god, did you see that?
That was very athletic.
Enzo just in awe and shock. Oh, Biker Taker. Whoa, look at this!
What's
Enzo.
going on? He's being chased.
Oh my god! Wow, look at that maneuver
was
by the Human Spider!
Expertly done.
I think Enzo Amore saw Human Spider and Biker Taker coming for him and tried to flee.
Looks like Human Spider is starting to find a little bit of his confidence.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like, look at his moves.
Like, all these flips and DDTs and stomps, and Human Spider just really...
Very superhuman things.
Very superhuman-like. He's got the flexibility of a spider, that's for sure. They're at
Are
a
they
6
gonna get
count.
a count out?
Oh, we cannot end this on a double count out. That's not how we end our main events. Both of them look like they're trying to make it back to the ring in time. Oh, Enzo!
That was cheap.
just to get up, it takes more and more effort.
And he's just dancing.
Oh my god.
He couldn't make it.
Enzo, why? Why would you end it like that?
Enzo just so smug. That's...
Human Spider really came alive in that match.
He did. He really did. I can't believe we're gonna end this like this. Enzo Amore just running away and then...
They're gonna get away with something cheap like that?
I don't think we can end a show like this, do you?
I don't think so. I don't think they deserve that win. And since we're the bosses, we can declare a rematch.
That's right. I mean, there's no, we're not letting the main event end this way. Countouts
Look at
are...
them, all cocky.
We'll let them enjoy it while they can because they're going to restart this match. You see Enzo just baiting in the Human Spider, waiting right until the 8 count and then knocking down Human Spider.
Even Radiant Flower agrees, that's cheap.
That is cheap. And that's why we're going to have a rematch right here, right now. Enzo Amore and Big Cass will have a rematch against the Human Spider and the Biker Taker.
How come every match Carmella's involved in, there's a rematch?
That's got to be a part of her being a diva.
She's gotta be bad luck.
I have to agree with you. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Enzo and Cass, Biker Taker, and the Human Spider.
There's the bell, and Enzo Amore wants to prove just how real the realest guy in the room is. I want to point out, it's important to mesh with your partner in a
Seems like he has a bone to pick with the Human Spider.
Perhaps he sees him younger, smaller, feels like he can bully him.
It's all about working with your teammate here. Can't let
Does he not remember how he just got rocked?
team match. Regardless, people will look back on this night and tell stories to their grandkids about it.
Wow, Enzo Amore, absolutely disrespectful. He's just boxing the ears of the dead man there. Do you think Enzo Amore is afraid of the Biker Taker?
I think so. He only fights cheap when it comes to the Biker Taker.
That's true. Oh! I have to say, Enzo really is holding his own, though.
Enzo's being booed by our chat.
The chat not too fond of Enzo Amore as he climbs to the top turnbuckle.
Looks like Biker Taker's regained some strength, but it does
Oh!
not matter as he's back on his back.
I think Enzo hit his face on that top turnbuckle pad as he did that drop kick.
That's probably why he's loony.
That's true.
He's really picking on the Human Spider.
Look up. What's Biker Taker just watching for? Why isn't he helping him?
Maybe trying to wait for the kid to fight for himself.
Yeah? I mean, you might be onto something. I think
Realized
Biker
it
Taker's
was too
up.
much.
Oh, look at this! The
Oh my
double
God.
teamwork by Biker Taker and the Human Spider.
Do you think he was learned into that? Jackal, Jackal, it's a jackal.
I would love to think so, but who really knows?
You know what that looked like to me?
What's that?
An ass whooping.
Yeah.
And not a jackal.
Oh, look at that. The referee holding off Big Cass, wanting the Biker Taker to have a fair shot in the ring. Look at this reversal by Big Cass. The legs of the Biker Taker getting tangled in the rope. Big Cass gonna go to the top?
That's a big move.
Indeed
My
it
hat
is!
is gone.
Oh! Your hat is gone?
Yeah, the chat's pointing out my hat's gone.
Where does it keep going?
You know what? I wonder myself.
So do I. What is Big Cass doing?
Grabbing a chair for some reason. Maybe he's gonna have a seat because he needs to learn his place. Time for class with Cass.
Aha! Oh, look at this reversal by Big Cass. Oh, knee to the face. Oh, look at that!
That was a big move by Biker Taker to get away from.
All 7 feet of Big Cass he had to roll away from.
Thank goodness he made it 8 feet.
Exactly. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god. Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
Human Spider with the fireman's carry. Oh, not
Did not end
enough.
so well this time.
He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
At least he's actually fighting back now.
Yeah, that's true.
Here in the main event of LBW.
That's right. We like to give opportunity to any and all stars. The Human Spider has a really big chance to impress us and the chat by...
This could be what solidifies his career here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, kicks and punches.
He may be
Look
small,
at-
but he's doing damage.
He really is. Look at this! A dragon
Oh.
screw right there. And you gotta think, the knees of a guy the size... Oh my god, look at that!
That was majestic as
he
heck.
took out Enzo Amore and managed to land on Big Cass. Look at that moonsault! And land on Big Cass.
There's Carmella looking unimpressed again.
What is her problem?
She's a bitch.
Oh. Look at
Unbelievable.
that! He just drop kicked him over the top rope.
Look how hyper he is.
Very hyper indeed.
Hashtag Team Spiders in the chat.
Alright.
Looks like he's getting some fans. Enzo probably definitely trying to put Spider in his place.
Oh, Big Cass just choking him.
The double team is unreal right now. Ref, what are you doing?
Well, these men have until the count of 5, but once it hits 5, there's a disqualification. So I guess that would technically be 4. Look at what's.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at that! He's just showing off now.
The disrespect is so real. But it was impressive.
That it was. I think Human Spider really needs to tag in the Biker Taker. Wouldn't you agree?
I would think so. Maybe he's trying to prove that he can handle this.
Perhaps he is.
But the poor kid's got to get a break. He needs some rest. Enzo again showboating. Nothing new.
Very much the style of someone like Enzo Amore. Look at that. Looks like Human Spider is trying to crawl on over to
Ooh.
the Biker Taker, only to get stomped on the back of his arm. Oh, look at this! Human Spider!
Again, fighting back to Enzo.
Oh, look, what is... Oh!
Could Enzo have found his match?
That could be. I think Enzo may have underestimated this man.
Again, he has superhuman-like moves.
Very superhuman. Almost like a superhero.
Yeah. I wouldn't call him the superhero of LBW, but Biker
What?
Taker was smart to move out of the way from that one.
Oh, look at that. Oh, landing on a chair.
That had to hurt.
That's steel going against the upper back of the
I
Human
bet it
Spider.
steel hurts.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they just try to attack the Biker Taker? Oh.
I think he's too scared to try and take on Biker Taker right now.
That's why he's trying to keep Human Spider in the ring, I suppose.
Maybe he's
Oh,
trying to earn
look
the
at-
win off that. What are you doing?
Oh, perhaps
right
mimicking...
in the face of Biker Taker.
Oh, look at that, interrupted by Human Spider. Oh no. What's Human
This is
Spider
not
got in
going well.
mind here? Monkey flip!
That was impressive.
That was one of the best monkey flips I've ever seen. Human Spider going for the pin. Carmella seems to be distracting Japanese rep somehow.
Maybe he was trying to figure out where she was.
I have no idea. Human Spider. Oh, what's he doing here?
Did not go well for Enzo.
Oh! Look, Human Spider just
He's
pumped
so
up.
hype.
He's so hype indeed. Look at that flying forearm into the turnbuckle. Oh, went for the drop kick. Oh, Enzo turning the tables.
That was beautifully done by both of them.
Human Spider with all the momentum. Nice flying attack there by Enzo.
We have calls for a Spider to kick his ass.
Alright. Oh, look at that. Oh, stunner by the Spider!
Enzo cannot keep up with him right now
Enzo trying
Which
to
is
crawl over to
amazing.
Cass.
because he's so hurt.
Human Spider must have amazing stamina and just
Threshold for pain.
yeah, I can't even find the words.
Someone's busted open. Looks like it's the human spider.
Human Spider busted open. You could see a little bit through that mask.
It matches the rest of
Enzo's staring him down. Oh my god. He's not paying attention to. Oh, there we go. Human Spider had some time to recover. Enzo was not very smart.
He's getting a little lazy.
I think Enzo is getting carried away, perhaps. Maybe
And
getting
again-
cocky.
Getting flips just how he did before. He's not paying attention. His head's not in the match.
That's true. Oh, look at this.
Big Cass. Leave your big ass outside.
Big Cass taking advantage of the distraction there from Carmella DeVille. What is this? And oh, look at that! Knee to the head and a neck breaker to follow.
Just dirty. Beautifully done.
Yes, it was. Look at Enzo just being cocky, running the ropes. Trying to show off that he still has so much stamina.
Carmella DeVille interfering? Just
No.
looking?
I don't know what she's got in mind. Oh, Enzo missed the shot there. Ooh,
Oh
hip
my
toss.
god.
Almost throwing him off the unmatted area.
After a while, Spider's not going to be able to do much. His whole body's going to be in pain.
This is true. Well, look at Enzo Amore just taunting the biker taker over there.
Knowing that there's nothing he can do right now.
That's right. Look at that. Biker taker looks heated.
He's trying really hard not to
Oh!
get in the ring. And he destroyed Enzo with one punch.
Look at this! The biker taker's been tagged in. Enzo trying to crawl away, rolling out of the ring. Oh, he should have just stayed on the outside.
I bet
Biker
Enzo's
taker.
regretting those dances now.
I think so. What's this? Big Cass trying to tell the biker taker off. Sorry. Enzo with the punch to the stomach of the dead man.
Enzo going off.
Where is this coming from?
Probably all pissed off from the human spider.
It could be. Oh, look at this.
That's just disrespectful.
Absolutely disrespectful. Enzo Amore, the certified G. What's he got in mind? Oh! Oh, they're getting stomped down by the dead man.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Rolling Enzo to the corner, and he's gonna smash him into the turnbuckle right shoulder there.
That had to hurt his shoulder. I mean, most of his moves are upper body.
This is true. And suplex down to the mat. Look at Carmella throwing in a steel chair.
Hey, that's not allowed.
No, that's illegal in this matchup. Anyone who uses the chair will get disqualified. Oh, look at those feet!
Feet are
Caught.
tangled.
He's caught. It looks like it didn't last too long. Biker taker with that fist drop. Look at Big Cass trying to call over Enzo to tag him in.
Enzo, completely incapable of moving right now.
I think Enzo might be dead.
Yeah, just Biker taking out his temper on his lifeless body.
Oh, I think Enzo just tried to. Big Cass just tried to break that up, but
He tripped.
oh, look at that. Looks like he's helping Enzo get out of this by weakening the biker taker.
Where's the human spider?
Japanese ref giving the warning to Big Cass to get out of the ring. If he gets to a 5 count, they will be disqualified. Oh, biker
Ooh,
taker
that-
getting out of the way.
Almost ended badly for Japanese ref.
I'm amazed this match is still going. What's this? Biker taker seemingly distracted by Carmella. Oh!
And he pays for it.
That cheap shot. Did you see that?
I did. I don't know how Biker Taker didn't see that coming though.
He must have been so distracted by Carmella I understand she's beautiful, but you have to focus on your opponent.
And you can't be distracted. I mean, you're a veteran, you know?
You've got to know
you
better.
know how all this works.
Oh, look at this. Enzo Amore escaping whatever the Biker Taker had planned. Nice crossbody there. Enzo Amore gonna climb to the top here. Oh,
my
nice
God.
splash there. Looks like he wants to try it again. Biker Taker laying there, knocked down to the ground, and Enzo hits it again. Enzo looks to pick up the Biker Taker, but backdrop there.
It did not work out well for him.
It did not.
That was a higher fall than he needed. Human Spider tried to help, but missed.
I think he was trying to stop Big Cass from breaking up the pin, but did not succeed.
Seems like his target was a little off from his mask. Maybe he needs to work on that.
Oh, he did get busted open. There might be blood in his eyes.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about
He
that.
hasn't had a chance to clean up. Look at Enzo just staring at the dazed, dead man that is the Biker Taker.
Enzo probably has
Oh.
quite a
Oh.
concussion himself.
That very well could be, as the Biker Taker tries to bring on the fight to Enzo Amore. Biker Taker letting the Human Spider back in this. Human Spider dragging Enzo, trying to get the pin, making sure there's no rope break. Enzo kicks out. Look at that, elbows.
You think he's trying to dislocate his shoulder?
It could be. I mean, you can't dance if you can't move your arm. Oh, look at that lion salt from the
Beautifully
Human
done.
Spider. He does it with like poetry in motion. You know, he
Flawless.
stomping absolutely flawless. 5-star for sure. Well, Enzo's still in this one. Enzo throwing the Human Spider over there. What's Enzo got in mind here?
Whatever it is, not good.
And Tornado DDT.
And he's still dancing. Half your body has been completely destroyed and you're still dancing. That's commitment.
Absolutely. Oh, look at this. Look at... I'm amazed Biker Taker doesn't just shove him off right there.
He should have.
He really should have. But I guess that's just how professional he is.
Better person than I.
Same here. Looks like Big Cass was going to interfere, but was talked down by Japanese ref, probably threatening. They're taking something out of their arsenal!
Oh my god.
Human Spider with
How
that.
does that taste, Enzo?
Oof, gotta taste like defeat. But maybe that's not quite the taste. As Biker Taker brings the fight to Enzo Amore as he puts him up there at the top. Not very often you see the Biker Taker get up top here. He's going for a superplex, it appears.
This is very risky.
Oh!
Oh my god.
For a man for a man the
That size and weight.
and his age.
And all that came crashing down on top of Enzo too.
Yes, it did. More elbows to the shoulder of Enzo Amore.
He's not going to be able to do anything with that shoulder.
Absolutely not.
I'm surprised Enzo's still able to move.
So am I.
Same with the Human Spider.
Yep. They've both taken a beating in this match.
I'm sure they'll feel it tomorrow.
Enzo going for that last elbow drop. Now going for the pinfall.
Could he do it?
Who knows?
1, 2, and he kicked
The
out.
Biker Taker still in this.
I'm amazed he had the gumption to fight.
So am I. Look at that, Enzo taunting. Big Cass in the ring.
Oh my god. That's a 7-foot fall.
That is. It really is. And you gotta think, Biker Taker's a pretty large guy himself. Oh, the trash talk from Amore.
He has zero respect. I know we've said this before, but zero respect.
Oh, look at that. He tried to cheap shot the dead man. And
It did not work out well.
he's paying the price. Look at this, getting out of that. Going for the roll-up pin. 1, 2. Oh, look
That's
at
all
that!
she wrote.
Enzo with that quick roll-up pin.
And as though we might not be happy with the results, they did earn that one.
Absolutely, they did. Did you see that quick roll-up he did?
That was impressive.
Biker Taker was not ready for that, and unfortunately couldn't kick out in time.
After being beat up, I'm amazed he was able to kick out that first time.
So am I. What does this mean, though? I mean, what does this mean for the momentum Biker Taker? He's once again been foiled by Enzo Amore.
Maybe him and the Human Spider will reconvene. Ooh, chat is not happy.
Chat very upset with this result.
Maybe Biker Taker and Human Spider can work together more and practice their chemistry and come back out and have a rematch.
Yeah, that's very possible.
This has been a feud since the beginning of LBW,
Yeah,
you know?
since even before the first episode. And here's that roll-up pin. Biker Taker just could not kick out. Oh, the disappointment.
Here are your winners, Enzo Amore and Big Cass.
Carmella's very proud of them. You can see it
Look
from
at,
the
she's
outside.
clapping. That's more emotion than she's ever shown.
I'm sure Spike Bunny would agree.
I'm sure he would.
Winner on this one. And don't forget you and I, we have the best seats in the house.
Can you believe this?
Rewarding than the feeling of keeping
I think this is the first sad ending to a show we've ever had.
I think so.
raise more questions than provide
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is still one more episode to take place. And then, LBW Curtain Call. And that'll be the last of the weekly show of LBW until the new generation hits in October. The date has yet to be decided, but it'll likely be mid to late October, possibly even early November. When we know, we'll make sure you know.
But don't be heartbroken.
That's right, don't be heartbroken. This is something to be excited about. We know you're not happy with the result of this match, but Enzo Amore,
He won fair and square, guys.
I think he capitalized on how tired the Biker Taker was with that roll-up pin.
And the inexperience behind the Human Spider.
Yeah, I think he used that as perhaps mind games to really taunt the dead man. Once again, Enzo Amore pulls a fast one on the dead man. Do you think he's going to pay for this, or do you think maybe this is the end of the career for the Biker Taker?
With him teaming up with the Human Spider, I think he has a fighting chance.
You think the Human Spider is what he needs to get back?
I mean, you saw those moves.
I did. I surely did. Enzo Amore earning the victory as much as we may not like it. Biker Taker, this has really got to be taking a toll on him.
I mean, he just looks exhausted.
He looks tired. The man has been wrestling for so many years. Over 2 decades, the man. Wrestling all over the world. He's been there, done that. And now, he's in LBW. And Enzo Amore continues to taunt his age. Continues to call him an old man.
Dance in his face.
Yeah, I mean, he's been nothing but disrespectful. And ladies and gentlemen, this is all for tonight's episode.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for coming out. Stay tuned.
And follow so you know when the next episode goes live.
That's right. You can follow us on Twitter or here on Twitch. That way, if you follow us, you'll know exactly when we go live and you will not miss a second of LBW action. Next up is episode 5, and then next week is LBW Curtain Call, and that'll be the last of LBW on Twitch. Until
Next month.
Until next month in the new generation, which we're going to call LBW New Gen for short. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Let us know in the chat what you want to see next week. What stories do you want to see continued? Who are you looking forward to seeing? And where do you think things are going to go next? Well, where will things go with the new tag team of Bane and Hannibal Harvey? Where will things go with the feud of Randy Marsh and Negan? Will we see Stan Marsh take on Negan?
Ooh, there's a call for Sam and Dean.
Sam and Dean to appear on the show. perhaps we can get in touch with them and see if they would like to make an appearance. Also, Mermaid Man in a feud with Ronald McDonald. Who knows where that will take off? They will face for the McDonald's title at Curtain Call.
Hashtag Team Sin Cara is also in the chat.
That's right. And what's next for Swag Bunny after that loss to Aiden English? And also, what's next for Aiden English after that win over Swag Bunny?
Maybe we'll see his little girlfriend.
That's true. Also, will we see George Washington return? Will IRS have more money to shove down someone else's gullet? The tax man says everyone pays IRS at some point, and no one escapes their taxes.
Hashtag swag.
This and more on the next episode of Low Budget Wrestling. Stay tuned. Thank you, and good night.